Hello, 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 hello. The little clip on the Ethernet cable that I've got broke off 5-6 years ago. So every time I stream now and then, if I kick the Ethernet cable as I walk through my living room, because I've run an Ethernet cable all the way across my room, comes a bit loose. And I notice sometimes that I drop frames and stuff. I just have to give it a little kick. At least fine. Kick in the back of the PC, that'll do. But yeah, I'm going to play Altered Beast tonight. That's what I'm feeling. That is what I'm feeling. But yeah, when it comes to football shirts and that, Scott, I've got so many. I've got, I don't know, maybe 30 Chelsea shirts, maybe. Something like that. And like I said, I've got a half Rangers, half Chelsea beanie that my dad had from the 70s. And merch was quite rare to get hold of back then. I'd love to know how much that's worth. I really would. I've never seen another one. Never seen another one. Oh, it's so hot tonight again. My God. The heat is unbearable today. I can't remember, but I'm sure the Coles one goes for £120. What in adult size though? I'm talking about kids, obviously. And I've got like a Lazio shirt with Salas on the back with the official printing. None of this dodgy bootleg printing they used to do in Sports Direct back in the day. It used to be called Sports and Soccer before that. I'm sure it was, and you could just get any lettering you wanted. Sorry. I actually went to Italy and bought that Lazio shirt with Salas on the back. If only I'd have known. Because back then, like, I think I paid 60 quid, and that was in like 1998 for a Salas Lazio shirt. But in the window, you could buy not Ravanelli. He had gone by that. It was Del Piero. That was it. You could buy that season's home shirt with Del Piero official lettering on the back. Oh, come on, come on. I reckon there's definitely a market there for the kid shirts, because you know for a fact there are a lot of dads out there, a lot of mums and dads that take their children to football. They'd love to dress them up in the old school retro kits. Do you know what I mean? Is it normally harder to find the kid sizes, or is it easier to find the adults? Because I am thinking of selling some of them, because I've got 2 bin bags full, Scott, in the other room, of just Chelsea and football shirts that I collected from the early 90s up until about 2002, something like that. But who knows? I'm going to start this. I'm going to start this now. We had like 15, 16 people in there last night. Really impressed, considering it's just the retro category. Do you know what I mean?
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave. A game that I could never beat as a child. I lie. I did beat this game, but with cheats. Like I said yesterday, I'm sure... I hope that's not the right button, is it? I'm sure it was Games Master. Right, what's jump? That's kick, right, that's kick. Yeah, definitely. On the old ones, it's hard to find kid shirts. I've also got the... Oh, what's it called? The Bruised Banana Arsenal shirt. Kid shirt. That fits a 5-year-old child. I'm starting this again already, because I've lost too much life, and I'm guessing it's going to mess me up. Yeah, I've got the Bruised Banana Arsenal shirt somewhere. My uncle bought it for me as like a prank on my dad. So maybe that's worth a few bucks now. That. Power up. A's jump. So that's punch. That's all I've got to worry about. If I can remember correctly, the bosses on this game were pretty easy. I'm sure they were. I know the first one I used to be able to beat pretty comfortably, and the second and the third, but then I used to get stuck. I'm hoping this. I'm hoping this won't take too long to do tonight. It'll be pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, she showed Jackie I've got 15 quid today. Yeah, go on, show me some of the stuff you've bought recently, Scott. I'm intrigued. I say that 1995 Everton scarf you showed off the other day. Amazing. Really cool, I like that. I love little pieces of history like that. It's like when people say about, do you know, like the half and half scarf? People are like, it's disgusting, this, that and the other. I completely agree if you're just going to like a Premier League game or it's just a friendly, even like the second round of the FA Cup. I think it's crap. What's the point? But if it's a game of significance, then I really have got no objection to people owning a half and half scarf. Like I say, I own the Chelsea. I've got a Chelsea Bayern Munich scarf, half and half scarf from the Champions League final, and it's obviously the first time Chelsea had ever been in a final. So it's a nice little memento to keep. Do you know what I mean? Exception to the rule in my eyes. We're going to see 3 little pigs on the next level. Who knows, Fluda? Who knows? I thought you're no spring chicken, you're 26. I'm sure that's what you said the other day. So you must have some nostalgia memories towards games like this. Oh, you bastard. Oh, they're horrible, they are. I used to think they were pigs. I actually used to think they were pigs. They're not pigs. I think they're just dogs with 2 heads. I'm sure they are. See that little thing there? That's the thing you ride on Golden Axe. The information that I know, mate. Right, what was he special? Oh, that was it. I'm sure this boss wasn't too hard either back in the day. See that thing there, if you remember Golden Axe? Bit of knowledge that I'm sure you all wanted to know. Send you the jacket. Cool, I'll have a look in a minute, Scott. Hold on. Some more pitch. Are you joking? I swear you like used to fly up here. Look how easy that is, boy. Is the music too loud, Andy? It did sound a little bit loud last night when I went back and watched the stream. Flags, scarves and shit don't go for anything these days. Yeah, I suppose. Oh, that's a bank, mate. That Diodoro Italian tracksuit shirt top. My God, I remember that. Quality. That's quality. I think you turned into a bear on this level. Sure you did. Mate, look at this. Making light work in this game already. I say that. Can you go up? I can't remember if you can. Yeah, that's it. That's how you do it. I used to hate those guys. Very annoying. My leads. How you doing, CP? Oh, no. Oh, God. I don't know why I used to find this game so hard. As I die instantly. Oh, man. I think this is going to be one of those games. I know it. Yep, I'm losing lives. Give me that bear. It used to spit like bubblegum or something like that. Probably wasn't bubblegum, but it felt like it. Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah, look at him. It's beast. If I can remember correctly as well, this boss wasn't too hard either. There's only 5 levels to the game. There's only 5 levels to the game, but you get 2 credits to do it. So it's going to take a few times. £15 to pay for that. It goes for 16 quid. That's not bad, Scott. Yeah, you used to be able to jump in here. That's it. Look. don't know if you had any continues with this. This game used to be so popular when we were young. Like, look how basic it is. It was a launch title, so you can forgive it in that sense. You're keeping it. Yeah, I'd keep that. Boots Rage takes you to 3 steps. Is that a bear? You're not wrong. I think you turn into a tiger now. Never got past this level as a kid. This is the level that used to do me. Again, this was one of the most popular games. I swear to God. Even, I don't know, up until about 92, 93. Everyone used to talk about Altered Beast. I don't know, look how dead it is. The arcade was pretty cool. But that was about it. I think there's one more level after this. Imagine that paying 40, 50 quid. Because that's what the prices of games were, even back then. Get off. Horrible little bastards they are. This was the Fortnite of your generation. It really was. I'm being deadly serious when I say how popular this game used to be. And like I say, if any of you used to play Golden Axe as a kid, that was the little thing you used to ride on. It was that thing that just bashed me up. Piss off. Hopefully I get continue. Or is it just game over? That's it. That is it. You have to beat the game. This is why I could never beat the game as a kid. You don't even get continues with this. You don't even get continues with this.
Rise from your grave.
5 levels. Oh man. Unreal. Unreal. No wonder I never beat this as a child. I think this is going to be another one where you're going to have to just memorise everything, the later levels. I don't think it's going to be that hard. You just can't take hits. You can't afford to take any hits. That's all. I swear my life's scripted. I really do. To me, they look like pigs. They actually look like pigs in things. They're not. They're wolves. I think they're wolves. Ooh. Take that. I've actually got this soundtrack on vinyl. I'm not joking. I swear to God I've got it on vinyl.
Welcome to your doom.
And I remember as a kid as well, I used to think he was firing sunflowers out of his hand. I was a weird child. I'll get him off. Come on. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. Come on. I swear it didn't take this long. Oh, there we go. Whew. 7 people in there. We're smashing it, boys. We were smashing it last night. I will play this until 12 o'clock. I will beat this game tonight. I have no idea what the final boss looks like. Never got that far. Like I said, I remember the arcade game being pretty cool. This was definitely like a B-Tech version of that. Oh. That's what I can't afford to do. Let's take any hits, please.
Power up.
Come here.
Power up.
But this is what... So this is what started your autism. Indeed it is, Alice. Indeed it is. Look at that bullshit. That's what I need to master that. Can you punch? Yeah, you can. That's what I need to do. Duck and punch. Still got 2 lives. Just about. And the game carries on because I wasn't good enough. Duck and punch for them. That's what I've got to remember. No. Oh. Do you know what? Fuck the Xbox control D-pad. Hate it. I was going to change that last night. Stick the PlayStation 4 control pad in, but I forgot. Duck and punch. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, I'm not doing as well this game. Get used to the music, boys. To be fair, the music's not that bad in this game. For a Mega Drive game, that is. Still can't get the blue wolf. Or dogs. Or pigs. Or whatever you want to call them. Duck and punch. Duck and punch. I used to find that so satisfying as a kid. Come on, you bastard. Right, now we can do it. It's going to take a few practice runs, definitely. Ooh. Mate, just look at me. Look at me go. I don't even think... You don't even get any health on this game. I think they knew that as well. That's why they didn't give you any continues. There is a cheat. Which gives you like 30 continues, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. So I definitely beat this game once. I can't remember the boss though, no idea.
Welcome to your doom.
I remember this boss being pretty easy. Like I said, I've just beat it. Just like, come on. Jesus. 2 lives remaining. I'm guessing it doesn't give you your health back. Not a chance. Look at these cutscenes. Wow. Wow. Cutting edge stuff right here, boys. Treated to that. Fucking horrible little ants. Boys. Still on 2 lives, but very, very close to dying. Again, life scripted. Life is scripted so hard. What's the point of that? Exactly. You can forgive this game though. Oh, you can't even jump over the enemy. I'm sure I just made that mistake. This level. I'm a shitter on this level. Oh. Power up. Sit down, you bastard. Poor Suede last night. Oh, mate, was doing well. I didn't know how to go. I've never known it. So there was one girl in my chat last night. Oh, I keep forgetting, man. I can't jump. And the entire chat were just simping over her, basically. All trying to get her attention, talking to her. I was thinking, fuck me. Is this what people were really like? But fuck this. I'm gone. She nearly got the ban hammer, I'm not going to lie. Coming in here, taking over my chat. Little fucker. Oh, I've got 0 lives now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's... whatever, look. This game. Just look at him. Look. What even is that attack? What even is that attack? Oh my god. What did she look? I have no idea, mate. She just come in here like... I don't even know if it was a girl or whatever, but I think half the chat thought it was. And they just were just going on and on and on. It was funny for the first 5 minutes. Then I was like, fuck it. Just fuck off. It was Sway's girlfriend. Take it into the DMs, mate. Not in my chat, yeah? Fuck. having domestics in my chat, and I'm thinking, is this real life? I was thinking, is this real life? I thought, surely not. I'm playing Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion on the Mega Drive, which is weird enough as it is to the majority of you people. And then we're having a full-blown domestic with, like, Sway's missus. Amazing. Amazing. If she comes back in this night, she will get the permaban, mate. Hard. That's not me being harsh. I just can't deal with the grief. Like I say, I come on this platform to stream and have a good time with you boys. And girls, whatever. I'm just reading the chat. I've just beaten the game. And I look down and you've got 2 people having a domestic row. I was thinking... Okay. You are indeed, and you're my favourite girl, LJ. Wouldn't get anywhere else. Exactly, you really wouldn't. This is what I'm saying. It was just so bizarre. People were just going on like it was fine. I'm just thinking, what? Let's go in the retro. Oh no! Oh no! We're doing this again. Can't do that. Can't do that. It was very content for a while. Is this a new Mortal Kombat? It's Mortal Kombat 9, yes. George. You must remember this game. I reckon your dad probably remembers this game. Is your dad a gamer, George? Did your dad used to play the video games at the arcades when he was a little pup? Little Greek pup. Or was he too busy smashing plates? Get it? Raiden, final boss. Oh my god, don't. I've actually got a Raiden pop figure. Didn't ask, I know, but still. That's how cool I am. Not sure, to be fair. Bluder was in. Oh, look, I'm getting hit. Name of the song in your old intro. Who, mine? Or Fluder's? Oh! Found his N64 yesterday with Super Mario 64. There you go. There you go. That's all you need in life, my lad.
Welcome to your doom.
Yeah, Fluder had quite a popular channel back in the day, if I remember correctly. He had like 35, 40k subs. I used to tell people in real life, I know Fluder. They were like, no! I was like, I swear to God. Next time you see him, ask for a few trading tips. I was like, I'll ask him, but I don't know. Don't want to interrupt his life like that. Luda still streams as well. I saw he was live a couple of weeks ago. Oh. I do look out now and then to see if any of you boys are streaming like Goal and whatever. Thing is, at the moment, problem with me is I'm pretty busy in the day because I've got my daughter and all that. Two lives. I only got hit once that time. Yeah, my missus bought me an N64 for Christmas, an RGB modded N64 that I've been wanting. It's the is it the grape N64 I got? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Quite a hard N64 to get hold of, to be honest. An American one. Sure it is. No, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Banger this.
They call me FLUDEH. Before I start, I just want to say, boy better trade all day.
That was Tom Headshots who made that. I was only speaking to him the other day. Oh my god. And the thing is as well, he probably made that like, unironically. I swear that's Tom in a nutshell, mate, that is. I swear. What a banger. Oh, mate. Why the fuck did I know all them lyrics? Tom was cool, mate. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He's banging. He's I think it's Tom Headshots I'm thinking of. I'm sure it is. He used to speak to Kane just right on that, didn't he? Oh. Yes, finally. We've still got 2 lives. Again, I'm not doing that great. But it's the same time I'm thinking of. He like nearly weighed 24, 25 stone, the boy. Swear to God. He's on some mad like vegan diet on that now. Oh, I'm losing lives. That is very depressing. What just happened then? Very depressing. What just happened then? I swear one day I'll beat this. This is going to be... I reckon, honestly, I'll be on this for a few days. Along with the Vikram... Oh, come on. It's iconic. He had his own genre of fucking music, Vikram did. Vic Step. Purdy made it, do you remember? There was Vikram had his own genre of music. What is life? This was top content.
Pass across the box, score us what you call celebrate. Then he's 3-0 down. You ain't coming back from that, mate.
Are you fucking joking me? Oh god, some of this shit. Do you remember when FIFA Monster tried to rap battle KSI? Is that video still about? Do you remember FIFA Monster's first ever video, like music video? Oh shit! My mouse wasn't clicked on the bloody thing. I might as well just die now, innit, really?
Power up.
Remember 2Sync's feet? I don't even know who. Someone was banging on about that. It was Ben's boy, 2Sync. I don't really know who they are. I think they were streamers or something, weren't they? Oh, but they're quite. They've only been about a few years, though, haven't they?
Power up.
Yeah, that was class for that time. But it seems it's the cringiest shit ever. It was even cringy then. That's why I love the FIFA community, because there were so many fucking gimps, but I love so many of them. To be fair, I was one of them. I'm not a 28-year-old man mingling with 16-year-olds on Skype.
Welcome to your
I'm in no position to judge, let's face it. Oh, just think, there was one time I was contemplating buying a troll mask. Do you know the 4chan troll face? Think of that, I nearly bought a troll mask and wore it on stream. I'm so glad I didn't now. Oh, imagine that. Imagine having that on the internet. What was going to be a fucking Donny, mate, with that? You probably got worse than your house. Definitely have. Fucking sorry. There were so many people. Like I said, I didn't really have a problem with Cyrus that much. He weren't really my cup of tea, like, when watching him and whatever. Because he was just a normie. Do you know what I mean? But, oh my god, so many people used to make troll accounts. And troll that guy so much. He was harmless enough, man. I thought he was not bad. I spoke to him on Skype a few times. He was alright. That's the thing. There was just, oh. There's just too many. It's done, boys. Let me just kill myself. There's too many normies now in the FIFA community. And I remember when I first started streaming, like I say, there was Fluda was about there, Kane was about, Bateson was about, Fang Bang, AA Nice Skills. There's loads of people about. I was new to the scene, but you were just welcomed in very quickly. That's what I loved about it. It was an actual proper little community of people, and there were loads of people that had their own little groups, but everyone kind of knew each other. Do you know what I mean? Now, fucking good luck, mate. There's thousands upon thousands of people, which you knew was going to happen. I just thought it was really cool that I had a chance to experience all that, because those days were some of the laughs I used to have back then were amazing. Was so much fun. Do you remember that thing? Remember that Fluda you were about in them days? when there was something to do with Bateson and a pizza. Do you remember that?
Power up.
I swear it was like Eldridge or someone. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, but even coin sellers back then, like I said, that was the good thing. When I used to promote FIFA coins, you were actually getting more for your money than buying packs. Good luck with that now. There was no maximal minimums, do you know what I mean? Oh, Barkley. Oh, Barca boy! He was streaming the other day. Shit you not. He was streaming the other day. I really like watching his stream on a Friday night. He was quite entertaining. Wasn't a normie. And he had, I think it was his brother or cousin who used to stream with him. Was it like Philpot or something like that his name was? I don't know who Goskino is. Yeah, Eldridge. Eldridge was pretty cool, man. He does pop in here now and then. But like I say, the reason why I got into it was I watched, is it Trout 92? I think his name was, and Sam 5000? I just watched their Road to Glory videos. They were like the first people to ever do it. I thought it was quite interesting. And this is coming from a person that never really played FIFA. Like, I did play FIFA a little bit, but just not, oh, piss off. Not a lot, because I was still in the transition of coming from PES. Like, me playing FIFA then, Jesus.
Power up.
Because FIFA obviously died. Not FIFA, PES died. I just stumbled across that series. And then I watched, who was it? The Gamer Can. That was the first Twitch stream I ever watched. And it was quality. He was quite a cool kid as well. And I remember saying, I was with Gina at the time, I remember saying to her, I said, do you know what, I'm going to start streaming. I thought, fuck yeah. Then I realised how much the HD PVR was.
Welcome to your doom.
Yeah, Sam Falva, yeah, 6. Progressively. Yeah. It's like anything, innit? It's people like I say, Nick and all them. I just don't know how that. It's not jealousy. It's not envy. Like, I can totally understand Castro. He's got his demographic of people, and I can see why. I would have probably liked Castro when I was like 10, 11, because it's just all hyper, innit? It's like watching CITV. Just craziness going on. But Nick, I just don't see it. I do not see the appeal in that Nick guy. I really don't. Very odd man he is. Very little. Very odd man.
Power up.
Ooh, get out there. There's people now with 100k subs at the time. Yeah. You're not even really considered a big FIFA YouTuber, are you really? With 100k subs now? No. Oh my god, I did so well. MGH moved to Sweden. No way. Oh. I remember when Good John Daniel were in a Skype call. There was me, I think Hazard is Chelsea, and there's someone else. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to meet KSI. He's like, come with me, Brims. Come meet me and we'll go down there. I was like, yeah, we'll definitely go. I thought it was a bit... Oh, I've got to do it again. Fuck. I really need to concentrate. But fuck it. I just thought, yeah, going to London with Good John Daniel. I think he was 14, 15 at the time, and I was 28. Would have definitely ended up on the video, on the Dark Justice YouTube video. That would have looked good, wouldn't it?
Rise from your grave.
So you're being generous as well with like 100k there, Fluda. I saw one YouTube channel that had close to 1 mil, and he was, right, I'm not being horrible, because The guy used to come into my stream every night. Half of you remember him, like that Dutino. He used to swear he was like a mod in it for a little while. And that blew my mind about 3 weeks ago. I shit you not. Because I'm not being funny, but he might have changed now, but back in the day, he had quite a monotone voice and
Power up.
I did go and have a look at his channel. I think he's got close to a mil. It's madness. That blew my mind the other week. Has he got a mil? I don't know if he has. He must. I think he's close to a mil, isn't he?
To your doom.
My problem was, George, I was too lazy. I couldn't be dealing with YouTube. I told exactly what 700. Dutino got me a mil, mate. And he used to be one of the quietest people in my stream. Like, he would talk, but he would never be the one. Like, everyone else would like slate me and just like mug me off just a bit. It was only banter and all that, but he would never give it or anything. He was just. Hence why I modded it. Chris is another one who was like that. And that's why I modded Chris. I can't remember who it was who came in here the other day. It was a new person. And I was just saying, like, who's blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, yeah, Dutino. I was thinking, nah, it can't be like Dutino X or whatever it is. It fucking is. Fucking the same guy. Just goes to show you, doesn't it? This is what I'm saying. 100k's being way too generous. You got people, mate, nearly on a mil. I just find it. It's just speechless. Power up. Horse head meme before it was popular. Yeah, exactly. I've still got that horse head. I still have that. I've still got the Vikram mug as well. I've actually got a Vikram mug that says I smell a giveaway. Oh shit, I forgot that bit. Every time, innit? That's what I'm saying, you just have to... Memorization, that's all these games are, man. You look at it on the box, 5 levels, I smashed 5 levels. And now I've got to go through another bit. Fuck! I've got a wager against that little cunt. I know. I said the same to Bazinga. I completely forgot to mention it to him the other week. He owes me 100k. He owes me 100k from a Christmas giveaway, the little fuck. With tax. Oh. Still got 2 lives. As much as I'm not doing great, well, I'm not doing bad. So we've got 13 viewers in here tonight. I had over 120 a week and a half ago playing FIFA with Messi in the title. But in the retro category, I think 13 viewers is not that bad, to be honest. Like, no Chinese viewers, nothing. I can deal with that. A lot more karma in here. And like someone said the other day, there's not that many people in the retro category. You don't feel lost. Streaming FIFA now, you just feel very... I don't know, it's like I say, a drop in the ocean. That's all you are. There's no community. There's no actual community unless you're one of the biggest streamers. I think I was speaking to people like Bateson and Bang Banger and Smokeless Flames, if you remember him. Within the first 3 or 4 weeks of streaming, they sent their viewers over and all that shit, which I was very grateful for. That stuff. You'd be lucky now. Imagine if you started streaming FIFA now. Imagine if you started streaming FIFA now. You wouldn't get acknowledged, mate, let alone have a shout out. For years, probably. It's a different game now. Smokeless Flame. There you go, see what I mean? That's a name. Again, he was a lovely chap. Lovely chap. Electronic first. I used to stream under their channel for him. He used to give me a bit of dough on that. Quality. He was a quality guy. To be fair, like I say, there was only a few people that I really didn't get on. Well, not get on with. I just thought were a bit ratty. And at the time, I couldn't really judge anyone because, like I say, I was a 20. Oh, I do that bit every time. That's what I've got to remember. I was a 28-year-old man. and I can't exactly judge a 15-year-old boy. But like I say, one of them was, who was a child, was that Road to Shore. Oh my god, I couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand him. He was always in people's streams begging it. Always. Going into people's chats asking, can you like my video? Can you do this? And there was a few little ratty things he did behind the scenes that I can't remember now off the top of my head. But yeah, I never really liked him. Shit, it's Raids, whatever his name is. He was a fucking dick. That Hazard Punk, I don't think he was all that bad. He got a bit of a bad rep just because of donations. That Dean Kenny guy, he's harmless enough, but they're just such normies. Do you know what I mean? They're just not very self-aware people. They're just cringe in real life. Hi guys! Let's not fuck off. You know what I'm like? I'm a cynic. I'm just a pro. Okay, oh my god. So did I. Electro First Umbrella Company sponsored me, gave me loads of micro points, didn't even really... Lovely people, mate. They were lovely people. That's what they used to give me. I'm sure it was just like Microsoft points. A few quid here and there. Don't know whatever happened to Flames. But there were definitely more good people. Or people that I got on with anyway. Because I remember one night, Faluda, do you remember when we played poker that night? We had about, I don't know, there's about 15 streamers and YouTubers, I think. And we all played poker one night for money. That was shit hot. We did that for a few weeks. I'm just never going to be able to beat this game. Leave Top Show. I forgot you were a mod in there, weren't you, Andy? But yeah, for a few weeks or a few months, we used to play poker on I don't know, Poker Stars, just with all the streamers. It was fucking brilliant. I'm sure Fluda was there a few times. Maybe you weren't there then. I'm sure you were in it one week. But it was quality. Like Eldridge, Chef, there was me, Kane, Bazinga, there was Vic Ram, that burnt chip guy. Who else was there? I think FIFA Monster. I'm sure it was FIFA Monster. Bang Banger. Fucking Fang Banger. What's she doing these days? Is she smashing it now?
Power up.
Again, she was always so calm with me. She offered to play me on stream, blah blah blah. When I first started, everyone was just so friendly. They weren't for the first couple of weeks. I remember Bateson used to come going, your chat is a disgrace, because I had no mods and all this. I'm like, worry about your own chat.
Power up.
And yeah, I can't remember, but he was cool after a few weeks. You still clapped. Nice. Lovely. I remember the pizza story, but I can't. There was I can't remember. There was something to do with pizza. I can't really remember, but there was some like controversy in there. Bateson used to speak to like loads of people in his chat. They used to be in a massive Skype group, didn't he? That used to really throw me off. I tried it myself a few times where I just have loads of people in my Skype just talking like I would do. Like I would be if I wasn't streaming. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Pizza story was someone scammed a viewer for a pizza, but no one knew who it is. And that was the joke. Right, okay.
Rise from your grave.
I just remember people talking about it on Skype. Years and years ago. But yeah, when I finished in like the end of 2013, come back in 2016 or 17, it was 16. Fuck me. I didn't last very long.
Power up.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. Because like I've said many a time, and you all know this as well as I do, the only people that were on Twitch when in 2011, 2012 were just the fucking geeks and nerds. That was it. There was not many normies on the internet at that time. You wouldn't even really admit to being on the internet at that time. No one's phones really were
Power up.
capable of accessing the internet. Do you know what I mean? Like there were a few. I think there's like not as much. And now you can buy an Android phone for what, 20 quid or something, can't you? So when I came back in 2016, I said to Kane, I was like, "Who's the biggest streamers and that?"
Welcome to your doom.
And then that's when I went into that Nick stream, and I was thinking, how's this guy got 300 viewers? I just couldn't wrap my head around it. He was like talking to his viewers like shit. When he was losing, he was basically telling the people that he's going to ban them because he was losing. I was thinking, why are people putting up with this? And then he was getting donations and subs, and like I say, at the time I was still in that mindset of fuck donations, because again, when I first started, no one took donations. We were all geeks, mate. As much as I'm not, really I am. Look at me now, for fuck's sake. The whole point of streaming, doing YouTube back in the day, was for the love and the fun of the game. Nothing more, nothing less. And then you had people like Machinima, companies like Machinima coming in, so they did support some of these YouTubers. But at that point in time, it hadn't passed over to like the streaming world. It was just mainly YouTube, so no one took donations, and everyone was in the same mindset. Everyone used to say the same thing. Why would you take a donation? We're playing FIFA. Now, obviously, it's completely different, but oh,
Power
mad how. Yeah, XSplit. Brims, I had such nostalgia. Everyone used to pay for XSplit. Do you remember that? Everyone used to pay for XSplit. It was like 15 quid for a month, and then OBS come out. It was do you remember? There's another one. Remember Ewok? Ewok was a good lad. I speak to him occasionally. Still on Twitter. Oh, that is some bullshit that just happened there. And then I think it was Ewok was one of the first people I saw to download and stream. Sorry, use OBS for streaming.
Welcome to your doom.
I didn't even know you could torrent XSplit. It was because he plays nincompoops. Well, you're Justin TV. Justin TV was still around. I used to have an account, but it wasn't Brimsy84. Like I say, I used to watch Justin TV when that guy Justin would walk around E3 with a fuck-off backpack, and he would record everything he was doing. There was only a few streamers around at that point. The two that I can remember off the top of my head was Justin and that Justine. And there was another person who was quite, I can't think, who's quite famous now as well. But he's not racist, it just happened. He barely, I know. And he was listening to Drake, remember? Don't forget that. Like in the beta. So you were around for the beta day of XSplit. That's what I'm saying. People like Fluder and Kane, that they were here since day. It's like Kane was telling me, KSI used to follow Kane and that, and apparently he showered a lot of people when he started to become a bit popular. Because I remember the first few videos KSI would just, well, when he got popular, it was Cal Freezy was in the call, do you remember? And he was kind of bullying KSI in the call. And there was like uproar in the comments. I always remember that. Do you remember that guy called Deez? I don't know. I really don't. Like I say, as much as I joined the FIFA community, I never watched, like I would always like Bateson's videos. I would always like Roll Chef's videos. People that I spoke to like now and then, do you know what I mean? Just because I support them. They used to do me a favour, so I'd do them a favour. Probably didn't. It was the thought, basically, do you know what I'm saying? But since all that shit, even then, mate, I didn't follow anyone. Watching FIFA doesn't interest me. What interests me is watching retro video games. This is what I said the other night. It's my era. At the time, like I said... Go on. Oh, I didn't take one hit last time with this bastard. Get in there. There we go. Are you going to be playing Ultimate Team? For 2021, I'll give it a go, but if it's shit, and if they, like I say, it's just a matter of time before Ultimate Team becomes a free-to-play game. It'll be its own separate thing. It's just a mobile game. Mobile phone game. That's all Ultimate Team is now. Same business model. Exactly the same. Money, 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 money. Like I said many a times. I watched a video on TikTok the other day of KSI. An old video from FIFA 2014. Just popped up randomly going through TikTok. And he got so gassed about getting like 78 Sigerson for an inform. But you forget. Everyone was like that. Getting an inform actually meant something back in the day. Do you know what I mean? Now, I ain't, mate. I can't compete. Now, do you know what I mean? Like if I were to play FIFA, even with the team that I've got, I would get battered. I was in Division 9, Division 10, coming up against full legend teams, full team of the season teams. And again, another thing back in the day, you could have a Brasilva team and still beat a team of the season team. It's very, for me, like, it's very pay to win. There is a big pay to win element in the game now, and everyone knows it. This is a game that me and my son play regular. He loves it. It's really good. Game. Still one of the best. I used to love this game as a kid. As I've got older, I don't know. It hasn't aged very well for me. The arcade game has. But I've got a 1-year-old daughter. And she'll definitely be playing these sort of games with me. Don't get me wrong. I've got a lot of nostalgia for Royal Beast. I just could never beat it. Never could beat this bastard game. You like this one better in the arcade, yeah? Have you actually beaten this version of the game? Oh. You read that? Foreplay back in the day. The stream by Cal Freezy Net. YouTube channel to get shot. Oh my god, I know. I remember when Kane won an El Gato for goals of the week. Do you remember that? Hey, not. See, I'm not a massive fan of him, to be honest. He's a bit up his own arse. That's what I don't like about him. On the hardest, you can change that. You can. Is that the cheat? This is right. So this is what I can remember. I do play this game now and then, but like I say, I'll have an old Mega Drive. I don't know if you're from the UK or not. They can play like 60 Hz, and I've got a Mega Everdrive X7, and I play so many games. I think that was no. I thought that's how you beat him. Maybe it's not. I used to play so many games that I never really. Oh. Ooh. Tweedland is raging, but thank you for that, dude. But yeah, sorry about that. Stuttering over my words. It's the furthest I've ever got on this game. This evening, that is. And probably when I was a young little kid. But yeah, I remember watching Games Master on Channel 4. Like I say, if you're from the UK and you're over the age of 30, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. And I remember that cheat popping up, holding B at the menu screen. And that was the only way I ever completed this game. Madness Goals of the Week, yeah. How you doing, Swedland? Is that how you pronounce your name? I do apologise if I've just butchered it. Really do appreciate that. The raid. I think that's the first raid I've ever had. That pops up. You get a notification using Streamlabs. We were just talking about that when people used to raid my stream back in 2012. They'll say it was such a close-knit community back then. Everyone knew who each other were. I did cheat as a kid, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Much, much love, dude. Really do appreciate that. Welcome to the party. all these FIFA people's girlfriend turn into streamers themselves, get their fame, and then leave them. Yeah. That's a theme with a lot of quotation marks influencers. It's no cheat. Just be and start. It is part of the game. Is it really? Was that in the instruction manual? Because I must have only been about 5 or 6 when I played this game. And it was the game that come bundled with my Mega Drive, if I can remember. It was this and Sonic. And I never found out about that for about 3 years. And this was one of the most popular games all the kids used to talk about on the playground. It's in this. Yeah, this is on an emulator. I've got the analog Mega SG. I think it's called the SG. Like an FPGA console, which I will link up to my my Elgato. But I sold my Everdrive X7 about 3 or 4 weeks ago because there's a guy called Crix. He makes all these cartridges. If you don't know who he is, just go and check him out. He's a genius. And I think there's a new one in the works that will allow you to play Sega CD games. There is one other cartridge that does it from another group of people. But I normally just stick with the Everdrive, the Crix. I thought I'll sell it now just to get my money's worth, because the amount of times that I bought an Everdrive and then a new one's come out and then you've lost nearly like half the value. So, Hold B and start. Oh my god, right. I think I've changed my controls.
Rise from your grave.
I did change the control layout last night for Castle of Illusion. See what I mean though, boys? You think me streaming FIFA from FIFA 16 all the way up until a few months ago, I didn't get one single raid. Back in 2012, 2013, it was like a close-knit community amongst a group of friends. It was amazing. It was so cool. You felt a part of something. I loved it. Now, like I said, not a chance. But this is why I thought I'll come over to the retro category. There didn't seem to be loads and loads of people here. And this category really feels like how it did in 2012 with FIFA. But yeah, thank you for that raid. Cool, cool. Really do appreciate that. Did have a raid, yeah. The retro family. Exactly. The thing is, I've been collecting video games and whatnot for 20 plus years. Old consoles and all that. But the thing with my friends, they're not really about that life. Do you know what I mean? I watch so many people on YouTube, but... And the thing what used to piss me off about Twitch is because I would have streamed these games many moons ago, but you had to be specific and you had to choose which game you were playing. I'm not being funny. Let's say, for example, you're gonna stream a game like... Let me think of something quite niche. I don't know. Let's just say Rocky and Bullwinkle on the NES. I'm never going to stream that, but just say I wanted to. Not many people are going to be out there sitting down searching for games like that. With the retro category, stream whatever the fuck you want. It's quality. Love it. They should have done this years ago. Maybe they have done this years ago and I only just found it. I much prefer the retro stuff. I do as well, Wiggy. I really do. Because as much as we do the WWE Universe, CPU versus CPU Universe mode or whatever we do, it does get a bit boring. I do want to just play some games some evening, instead of just watching the CPU play itself. Liam, that picture you sent me of your Nintendo game collection the other day was mental. And it's not even a really big collection compared to some of the people that I watch on YouTube. It's just the Nintendo Switch. For me, the Switch has overtaken the Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo was my favourite console. I had a Mega Drive as a kid. I didn't get a SNES until later on. Thank you for the follow, dude. Dub is good, but if you want more viewers, stream this stuff, man, because you won't.
To your doom.
Yeah, of course. Just us idiots, mate. You idiots are the idiots that keep my stream going. That's why I love every one of you. Half of you boys have been here since 2012. The majority of you in here right now have been here since 2012. Find that unreal. Unreal. Think of that. We're nearly getting on for a decade. Some of these people have nearly been following for a decade. Hang on. Yeah, thank you, Brandon. See, my daughter's just turned 1. I was saying this to my girlfriend yesterday. Well, she's turning 1 next week. But, I cannot wait to go through some of the old video games with her. She's going to be raised in all this. Because in the other room, I've got, like a Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, like an RGB modded PC engine. All my consoles are... She's going to have everything. Everything to play when she gets a little bit older. Is that it? Go on. There we go. Yeah, I've got quite... But the Switch, for me, is just overtaking everything. I love the Switch. I absolutely love the Switch. It caters for so many generations of people. Well, a couple, let's put... A few generations.
Welcome to your doom.
I think I've got close to 100. I've got a game that come through today, like a special edition. It's called Coffee Crisis. It's not amazing. It's an old beat 'em up style kind of game, kind of like Streets of Rage, I suppose. It's not great, but it was 20 quid. And again, like I said, I think I own like 140 Switch games now, with a few that are coming in the post very soon, like Hotline Miami being one of them. So happy I got hold of that. And I don't think I own one first party Nintendo game. That's it. I completed Zelda. I did this so easy earlier. Why can't I do it now? Oh, that's why I wasn't holding. But yeah, all my games are just like 8-bit, 16-bit kind of looking games. One game that I will be streaming, I think it's called Guns, Gore and Cannoli, I think it's called. I don't know if it's something like that. But I've got that on pre-order. I've got, let's say Hotline Miami 1 and 2. That's coming. Is it Shantai? I've just pre-ordered that. I've got the NT Mini Noir on pre-order. That should be here in a couple of months, so I'm going to be streaming that. I cannot wait for that. Cannot wait. I missed out the first time around, and those, I'm not even joking, those FPGA consoles, man, they will, like, you can build, there's something called like a Mister. It's like a little FPGA project build that you can buy for yourself, but it's still pretty buggy in that there's certain cores, and I don't even think there's so many cores that haven't even been released. I'll only buy a Mister once you've got the majority, 99% of the cores that the popular cores, and it isn't buggy. But until then, like I say, you've got the Mega SG, you've got the SNES, yes, Mega SG I think it is. But I'll be streaming them in the next few months. Can't wait. Oh, Liam, did you manage to get Cookie Mama on the Switch? No, I didn't. Didn't they recall that game? Or am I thinking of... Yeah, Cookie Mama on the DS. I think I first played it on the Wii. That's another game my daughter's gonna love. I've still got all those sort of... Oh, actually, I've got a modded Wii anyway. Sold all my Wii games. Cookie Mama was mental on the Switch for some reason. It never got marketed. Then it got released, but only physical, and there was barely stock. Yeah, I did hear about that. I've got so many games pre-ordered. And I buy a lot of Nintendo Switch shoot 'em up games, shmup games, if that's what you want to call it. A lot of the Japanese imports. Bought Panty Party, as you know. Panty Party from Play. How I just had to buy that game. When you look at the front of that cover, you think it's just perverted. You think it's stereotypical Japanese men masturbating over Japanese schoolgirls. That's the whole look of the game. But it's not. You are literally a pair of panties that flies around fighting other panties. There's no nudity in it whatsoever. And then when that come up on Play Asia, the limited edition, like I say, I see loads of these games pop up now and then. It's very niche, weird games. So I bought that for about 30 quid. And I shit you not, it come with a pair of free panties. That says Panty Party on the front. I'm not joking. I own that. Trauma Center. I love that game. Trauma Center was amazing. So good. So good.
Welcome to your doom.
Oh, what was that other one? I'm just thinking of... Talking of DS. What's that rhythm game for the DS? I know there's a lot, but it's very basic. I swear it's got rhythm in the title. Was there another one called something Agents? Beat Agents? Rhythm 8? I can't remember. I love the DS. Absolutely love the DS. Love the Vita as well. Really love the Vita. Some great releases on there. I wouldn't mind watching you play through Blasphemous. Oh. Again, that's been on my wish list, Wiggy. That was a limited run game for the Switch. I've had my eye on that. It's been in the watch list for a little while. But it's going for like 60, 70 quid. The one that I'm getting next week, I always put a bit of money aside each month for games. I want Shantai. I think it is Shantai, that's how it's pronounced. I want the... Is it Pirate's Curse? Like, I own it on Steam and stuff, but I want a physical copy of it. It's like 90 quid now. Because last month I bought Slaps and Beans. I want to stream that. That looks amazing. That looks so good. And a lot of these games have been out for years. But like I say, I just don't buy games digitally. I never buy any game. Only game I buy digitally is FIFA. Because it's relevant within a year. Rhythm Agents. What a game that is. What a game. I used to play that when I lived on the Isle of Wight. Every night. Can you get a 3DS emulator? I have no idea, George. Oh. Misinformation, he says. Liam, are you going to get a next generation? Yeah, definitely. I will buy them, definitely. I'm really hoping the next Nintendo console will be backwards compatible with the Switch games. Do you know how... what console is it? How the Nintendo Wii was backwards compatible with the GameCube. That would be so cool. You have two generations. Let's say, because my... I was thinking of selling my Wii U collection. I've got a game called Project Dark Zero. I'm sure it's called... Or Project... I think it's called Project Dark Zero. I have like 140 quid. I might sell that. I'm really tempted to sell my Wii U collection. Really, really tempted. It's bloody big. Let's just get hit by this thing. How you doing, Harry? Rhythm Paradise is the one quite funny. Rhythm Heaven for the 3DS too. Yeah, I'm sure I've played them. I enjoyed those games. They were quality. There were a few games like that on the DS that I found out. I stumbled across them, really. I didn't even find out on YouTube. Most of the games I'd look top 10 beat 'em ups, top 10 whatever. But I had one of those R4 cards. And I downloaded a few games. And that being one of them. Just randomly just stumbled across it. Really enjoyed that. It's quality. Proves my PC is working. But my backspace doesn't work. Oh, I really need to concentrate this game, man. I told you. I told you, boys. It's going to be difficult. I just want to talk. I think it's the first time I've actually talked about retro games in here. I'm like so hyped about it. This is the thing. I don't speak to anybody about it. If you saw what my games room's like, I don't know anyone. Like anyone that lives near me. I don't speak to anyone online who's about the retro game life. I'll just watch a load of YouTubers. That's it. Retro game friends. It's just refreshing, Connor. Is that the first official trade? What's that? Only issue I have. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'm not looking. I'm just dying. I'm just dying. That's all that's happening. I'm just dying over and over and over again. Oh, Call of Duty. See, that's all I ever hear about between my friends is FIFA, Call of Duty and Fortnite. That's it. Even down the pub when we could go down there. How's Ben these days? He's doing alright. He's been refurbishing a salon this week on his own. He's got to decorate, paint, tie. He's got so much to do. So much to do. But he's getting a nice bit of money, so yeah. I haven't seen him in about a week. Did you have COVID first time? I've been here since the break. I think I had it. I'm like 90% sure I had it around the end of December. I've said this before. I really do feel as though I had it, man. But yeah, very grateful that somebody raided me. Like I say, my streaming schedule is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I will not be here tomorrow. I'm going to see my missus, my daughter and all that. Got to paint a pub bench tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. Can't be asked for that, but I'm going to do it. Very interesting day. Painting a pub bench. Good times. See, a girl I was sleeping with around then had all the symptoms. See, the only symptom, well, the two symptoms that I had was I had a high temperature, and like I say, it was a couple of days after Boxing Day. I was making pasta. I couldn't taste. I just couldn't taste for like 2 or 3 days. It was really annoying me. And I remember my mum, my girlfriend, was saying, "Oh, I think it's because I ate something too hot. I think I burnt my mouth or something." I was like, no, I just can't taste anything. And then I was really ill. Like I said, I had a tight chest. Then I felt fine. I remember the Sunday I felt really under it. Like I say, West Ham were on TV. I've told this story so many times. I come down really, really ill. And then by the end of the evening, I was feeling all okay, fine again. And then, yeah, Monday, it's completely gone. Completely gone, just like nothing had happened. And then Tuesday, boom, back in bed, ill. And that kept happening. I don't know, 5 or 6 times. I just couldn't shift it for probably 17 to 20 days, something like that. It's horrible. Hated it. But obviously, none of this stuff was in the papers. The first time I really heard about the coronavirus was when Chris was in the stream. Yeah. He got herpes instead. stolen park bench. Borrowed park bench. But yeah, that is literally that's the first raid I've had for probably 5 years. This is what I'm saying with this community. There's not that many people. Well, there is. Like I say, there's a big chunk of people. But it's nowhere near as oversaturated as the FIFA community. Nowhere near. This is what I was saying the other day. I was speaking to someone who I know in real life who said he might start streaming FIFA. I just said, I'm not being horrible, but there's just no point. He was like, well, yeah, you could do it. I said, yeah, but when I started streaming, I said there was maybe 15 to 20 people maximum streaming at any given time. Within now go and scroll. You'll be there for 3-4 hours. How's the cat you borrowed? The cat is fine. It's been a bit of a shit recently though. Hello new people, you are watching a criminal. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I haven't got a police record. I'm a good boy. I say the last couple of days have been quality. Streaming here. Oh no! I click out of the window. If I click out of the window, obviously I can't move my character, so I've just lost. I'm really thinking about giving up on this game. First one, I'm getting actually really bored of playing it. So I used to like this game as a kid, but I never, even back then I never really got the hype about it. All the kids, like I say, years ago, it was always Altered Beasts. And there was another one called Kid Chameleon as well. That was another one. All the kids used to have that at school. Oh, mate, look at this. Come on now. The music is doing my head in, then he goes, power up. Might learn to speedrun a game just to be able to do it. I was getting to that point the other day with Streets of Rage, George. I really was. Oh, get him. We're going to the next level with nil point. Is the loud? I can turn the music down if you want. It's not a problem. It really isn't a problem. Yeah, what was that guy who raided me, by the way? What was his name? Swede. Oh, he's hosting me as well. What a lad. What a lad. What a nice man. What a nice man. Of course, you come out with them names. Should show up in street. Yeah, you're right, it actually does. I forgot about my mini feed. Just goes to show you how much I look at Streamlabs. I'll tell you what as well, Streamlabs now is amazing. It really is amazing. You needed 2 monitors back in the day for all your programs, Spotify, this, that and the other. Now it's just all incorporated into one. It is so convenient. I even, like I say, I sold my other ultra wide monitor. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Look at this. Look at this for a setup. Look how easy it is now. Just like that. Thank you. Everything's all in there. Lovely stuff. Broom simps. I do. I simp. I'm not even joking, Connor. You think I'm being sarcastic. I will simp for retro gamers. It's been my number one hobby for 15, 20 years, mate. Ever since I was a kid. And now finally, I'm starting to make retro gaming friends for the first time. Monumentous day, mate, for me this is. Come here, you little bastard! I'm getting better at this game. It's so funny, I used to tell people how to stream all the time back in the day. Now because of all the new shit, I don't have a clue. It's a lot easier now, Fluda. I promise you, it's so much easier. Like what you just saw then, it's just all incorporated into one. Before, I remember, do you remember when you used to go onto Twitch and you had to... If you wanted a custom description and custom this, that and the other, you had to use code. I think it was, what is it, H... I don't even know what it is, but you had to like you had to copy all your pictures and whatever, then you had to convert them into, is it HTML? Is that what it is? I don't know. But it was a nightmare. An absolute nightmare to do. Is it HTML? Yeah, that's it. You preferred it that way? See, I think if you downloaded everything now, I think you'd change your opinion. Definitely. I remember when I first started streaming again with this new Streamlabs OBS, I said to my missus, right, I'm going to be about 10 hours. I'm going back because obviously I've got my own flat. Because that's how long I thought it would take. That's how long it used to take. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. All I did was download Streamlabs OBS. Typed in a few things. The whole stream was set up. Oh, you little bastard. Within 35 minutes. Ready to go. Good to go. The settings of the lot.
Rise from your grave.
It's come a long way, man. They just like, look at that. You've got like, you can test your widgets here, all at the bottom. Then you've got your sources, obviously. Your mixer, you've got your chat all incorporated in it. The mini feed, I'll never look at that. And then obviously your stream. Before, I used to have OBS. I'd have my chat separately. I'd have Skype. I think you can even get a plugin for this. Because if you go into... You can have like a layout editor as well. I'm sure you can get an add-on for this as well, which allows you to play music and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you can. It's quality. It's so much better. Ooh.
Power up.
Power up. Are you getting sick and tired of hearing that, Connor? Ooh. Get in the rope soon. I'll turn it down. Shall I change the music? The thing is, I've been uploading these to YouTube, so I can't have any copyrighted music over the top. Come on, mate. This is a banging little beat. You can't deny that.
Welcome to your doom.
Get in the rope soon. But yeah, lots and lots more retro stuff coming soon. Because I've got so many games pre-ordered for my Switch that I'll probably end up playing. We've got this like FPGA NES console coming in July. This, I swear to God, you go and have a look how much they're reselling for on eBay now. Like over 800, 900, 1200 quid. They used to sell for close. I swear I saw one go for £1,800. It's not emulation. Oh. Yeah, I can't wait to play that. Can't wait to play that. What's fucking shit? The NES or this music? Or both. Couldn't have said it better myself. What's up, Ren? How you doing, me old China? Hope you're well, bruv. I'm just playing this game for the 7,000th time. Good times. The music. If you had a choice, right? If you had a gun to get put against your head, Andy, and you were told that you could only listen to the last level of Castlevania, Castle of Illusion, or this, what would you choose? You have to choose one. I always forget that bit there. I'm still mortified. I gained and lost the KFC belt in the space of an hour. Mate, welcome to the BBW Wrestling. Unreal. Hey chat, let's get flowing tonight. What's your favourite grape? Mine's red. What's yours? I'm going to go with green. Just to be controversial, Scott, innit? This one is better. Oh, whatever. Look at that. Gives me I get claustrophobic just looking at her. Mine's yellow. Can you get yellow grapes? What is this chat? What is this chat at times? I'm really talking into mic. I'm actually quite interested now. Actually, I'll tell you what my favourite grape is. Cotton candy flavoured. You can actually get cotton candy flavoured grapes in Sainsbury's. You think I'm chatting shit? Google it. And they taste identical to candy floss. Candy floss grapes, mate, are the ones. Have you had them, LJ? We had tropical fruit flavour as well, which was just as good. They tasted like a pineapple. Pineapple grapes they were. But yeah, candy floss Oh, come on. I normally beat this within 2 seconds. The amount of times I've said that to people. Chris girlfriend, great. Racism in chat. I don't see any racism. There's no racism in there. No way. There was a lot of racism in here in the 2012 days. Not from me, of course, just from all the little edgy kids. See what I mean, LJ? Why isn't that banned? State, mate. Though I'm not looking now, because you bastards. Right here. There's definitely little ants coming here. Do you remember how racist Twitch used to be? Like, unreal. Unreal. Nothing was ever done about it either. Now you can't even show a nipple without being banned. One man's nipple anyway. I'm just testing in case we got real racists. Yeah, there's no real racists in here, my lad. How you doing, Watters? You've really just missed out on a old school FIFA conversation we just had for about an hour. I'm not joking. You'd have loved it, mate. I can't get into him. Oh, you're joking. There's always one thing in there. Right, go. Get in. Why won't you let me? Get in there. Get in there, my lad. There we go. Never had a yellow grape. I'm intrigued. I want to try one. Is it nice? What does it taste like? Does it just taste like grapes? Do you know what? Let's get it. I'm fine with that, Scott. I'll just take your word for it. The abuse Vikram used to get was wild. Very. How are you, sir? Boys, we're taking over the retro. We're going to take over the retro scene. It's happening. It starts today. It starts today. The takeover starts now. I need to find a niche little community of people. I've got something to work towards. Getting to the top of that list. It's going to happen, boys. We're doing it. We'll all be at Comic-Con together next year. It's going to be so much fun.
Power up.
Harry's going to be dressed up as a Rustler Burger. What are you going as? LJ, what are you going as, Andy? I'm intrigued to know. Oh. Blue's going as Rory Delap. Hello, Duke Nukem. The road to 20 viewers, yeah. Legit viewers. None of this view botting like people used to do to me. Not a fan of that.
Power up.
Genuinely love to. What's the point in seeing me do a fuck champs? Like, honestly, you're not gonna. No way. I'll come as. Oh, that wouldn't go down very well, would it? We're talking about racism and fuck me. That definitely wouldn't go down very well. He's been doing pretty well in the wrestling organisation. I'm going as young Rolf Harris. Oh. Oh, you're right, terrorist. I'm going to go as Gina. And then I'm going to say to my missus, oh, we're going to Comic-Con. Alright, okay, what are you going as? It's a surprise. I'll just turn up as my ex. I bet she'll be well thrilled with that. Get off me! We're getting better, boys. We're getting better. Oh no, that's too far, Andy. That is... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. This is the retro gaming community. No, this isn't the Thief community. There's no more edginess in the stream. It is a normie stream. Christ, I forgot about Gina. What's an animal? Thanks, mate. I'll say that to my bird. I'll say it to her. Oh, what are you going as? I'm going as Gene, mate. You'd love me. Oh, you don't even get time to get up. Horrible. They don't even... Need to reverse the... It's Twitch now, isn't it? Turn up as a belt buckle and start hitting fat women. Yes, well, it sounds like Swade's girlfriend will turn up as a fucking belt buckle. Not a belt buckle. Turnbuckle. Yeah, me and... We spit roasted. Oh, do you remember that? Good times, wasn't it? Same as me and Alabama Joe. You're not wrong, LJ. He used to love a threesome back in the day. Loved it. Good times. I had a few threesomes with Gina. One with her mate. A couple of times. Banging, mate, that was. Two birds in the bed. And there's old Broomsy in the middle. Good times, my lads.
Power up.
Last night was nearly... Mate, I swear to God, like I said, I nearly blocked Swade's missus last night. I was that close. I just thought the pure cheek and audacity of it. Coming into my stream while I'm trying to play fucking Sega Mega Drive games. This is my evening. I'm trying to be calm. Enjoy what's left of the night. And you've got someone's girlfriend coming into the chat abusing him and the people and my followers. Come on. The audacity. Exactly. The uproar. I nearly wrote Swade a strongly worded DM this morning. It's my friends and yours. I know. It is a travesty. It was a fucking spectacle, mate. That's what it was. Oh, typical women think they can come over to my country, take our jobs. It shows the strength. It really does, LJ. Oh, fucking hell. Ah. This is really hard to play, and like, look at the chat.
Power up.
So the person that was in it a minute ago that said it wasn't even a cheat, you could just actually press up, and I think it was up and B at the title screen to get more lives.
Power up.
He said it's not a cheat, and you can add a few more lives. He reckons that's not cheating. Should I do that? That's madness. I didn't even know you could do that. Like I said, I had this game for about 3 years as a child. And it was even on a TV programme. But apparently it was just written down in the manual.
Welcome
Good
to
times.
your doom.
How we doing, Howie? Mate, I'm telling you now, we're all gonna be faces in the retro category. Give it 6 months. Give it 6 months. I won't even go back to FIFA, mate. Fuck that. I don't think I'll ever go back to FIFA now. I'll buy it and I will probably stream it, but what's the point? What is the point in this day and age? It's a young man's game. It is a young man's game. I've found my place. I've found my place in life. Been streaming in this category for 3 days. Already been raided. Already been raided by a really nice guy. You know what I mean? Another guy coming here talking about video games I got nostalgic for.
Power up.
Reminiscing about the good old days. Speaking to people that have things in common with me. I'm going to shed a tear in a minute, boys. I'm getting very close. Memories, oh memories. That's my song. Hope you enjoy it. How many views did you get yesterday? We got up to 16 yesterday. We were up to 19 earlier. Not for very long. Someone raided the stream. Who's also into his retro games. And there was another guy, the retro gaming community. He was showing bare love. Bare love. Pun intended. Pun intended. 26 I saw. 26 tonight? Really? Christ. I didn't see that. Like I said, I know that guy raided earlier. Oh. How did I do this first time last time without taking a hit? Look how much life I've just lost. Like that. But they're all saying, get in the... I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I had 2 can't believe that. 26 when the raid happened, yeah. And a few people stayed. But that's the thing with a lot of people. Like, it used to happen with FIFA back in the day. As soon as you got raided, half the people will leave because they're just not interested. It's not their cup of tea. I'm like that. We went viral in the retro community. Yes, we did earlier. It was a good time. And the funny thing was, we were only just talking about how people used to raid each other back in the day. About 45 minutes saying how much of a close-knit community the FIFA community was. Comparing it to now. Or it's just a cesspool. That's all it is, let's face it. It's just a normie cesspool. There is no community anymore. There is if you're as big as Bateson. See, some people raid, so you raid back. Like a favour thing. Oh, now you got me thinking, Connor. I'll only raid someone if I enjoy their stream. That's just the way it is. I think that's the way it should be. Oh. I just love my life. I love how I just had 2 lives then. Oh God. Oh, it's done, boys. It's done. We go again. We go again. We will beat this tonight. Just kill me, man, please. Put me out of my misery, whatever you are. And then... Raid Suede. Is Suede... Suede's lucky his missus never got banned last night. Is Suede streaming right now? So I don't mind going over there. No, he's not. Has he even started streaming yet, Connor? Do you know? Because he's got all the gear and no idea, it sounds. Sounds like that to me anyway.
Power up.
Still needs... Oh, the lead, yeah. He's very professional in what he does. I'll tell you that. Some of the things he was showing me the other day, I have no idea how you do that in OBS. Some of the transitions and this, that and the other. His PC has no USB 3.0 slots. Well, he will not be... He won't be able to stream the Elgato then. The Elgato HD60 needs a 3.0 slot. My God. We're getting better, boys. He's getting a lead to convert. What? And that works, he reckons. I don't understand how that works.
Welcome to your doom.
Because at the end of the day, if he gets a conversion, it's still going into USB 2.0 at the end of the day. You can't convert 2 into 3, I don't think, can you? Unless he's unscrewed. Well, opening up his PC. That's probably what he's doing, isn't he? Does his motherboard support USB 3.0? Does his motherboard need... I don't know. Fuck knows. All I know is I had a lot of trouble with my Elgato. Hell of a lot of trouble. The USB 3.0 data cable died within about a month, and about 2 years ago it was a nightmare trying to find this USB-C cable. The only ones that were available 2 years ago were going for... Oh. And the problem is as well, you don't only just get a data cable, you get a charge cable. So the first cable I bought was a charge cable. I thought a USB 3.0 cable was the same. There's a lot of USB 3.0 cables in this sentence. So yeah, I had a nightmare. Luckily enough, I did find one in the end. He can stream from his laptop, but he wants to use his PC for some reason. Whoa. Fuck streaming from a laptop, mate. No way. Depends in how powerful his laptop is. Crap. So crap. Thanks, LJ, for the cheer. I don't know why it made that noise, but
Power up.
I did change Mr. Dawson's face earlier. It was doing my head in last night when it pops up. Who's in a box? Why you put... Oh, get off! You bastard! You really have to concentrate with this game. It doesn't look as though you... PC, but you have to struggle with laptops. Yeah, no, exactly. If you got like a 2-3 grand Alienware laptop, then yeah, crack on. But it's just, nah. For me personally, it's better to be sitting up at a table streaming. You got your monitor one side and your gaming monitor the other. Bish bash bosh, you're done. And I've got like an arm for my microphone as well, so my hands are free. When I first started, most bodge setup you can imagine. I had, what was it? Is it the Blue Yeti microphone? Blue Yeti microphone. Do you know what? I didn't have any filters on. I used to just speak straight into the mic back in the day. And people used to say like they can hear the dog next door and stuff like that. I didn't even know you could add filters. I thought you just turned it on and that was it. And it got to the point... Oh God, see look. It got to the point I spoke into that microphone for a good 2 years. Solid. Where I spat into it. Unintentionally, of course. So many times, the metal around it was getting rusty. I was like, and oh my God. I never want to smell that smell of that microphone. Oh, see what I mean, Dylan.
Power up.
Where I like spoke into this microphone for 2 years, the smell coming off it was fucking hideous. Completely mugged myself here, boys. Completely mugged myself. You need to have a perfect run with this many lives. I'm game for it though. Like I say, the satisfaction I got beating Streets of Rage 1 the other night was incredible. You can hear it in my voice if you go back and watch the stream on YouTube. See this boss right here?
Welcome to your doom.
This is a weird one for me. Do I have to be right up close to him? And, oh, okay, thanks. And jump into him there. See, look. Sometimes you can do it perfectly. Oh. You know, needs one more hit. And then other times, we could hear Gina sucking you off. I'm sure. The what? I'm sure the whole. What's that, Ali? Is that like a? I'm still using my Meti. Had it maybe 8 years. Smell that. I bet it fucking reeks. Mine certainly did. Talking into it every day. I must just spit more when I talk compared to other people, because like I said, it was starting to go rusty, the metal. What mic have I got now? I've got the Audio Technica mic. I did look into it, they're actually really good. Really good mics. Like, don't get me wrong, the Yeti did me proud for years.
Power up.
Vikram's mic was... Vikram, think this, Vikram used to use... Vikram, if you're here. Vikram used to use his laptop microphone to stream. On a laptop that was bought in 2006. I swear he used to say it was. And think of this, Vikram used to pull in, on average, about 30 to 50 viewers. And there were people out there, at this point in time, that had setups. Some of them had like $5 grand setups. Vikram was on a laptop that you couldn't even give away to a charity shop. And he was pulling in 50 viewers with his laptop mic. In my opinion, he's God tier, mate. He's God tier.
Welcome to your doom.
I used to say to Kane, like, I remember people on Skype used to get so aggy about it. You could just hear the jealousy in their voice, like when we used to speak to a few people. How's Vikram? What? And it's true though, like I say, some of these people, they had £1,000 set, like thousands of pounds their setups were. Oh my god, can I just beat it once?
Oh!
And Vikram was there with his like £25 laptop, pulling in 50 viewers daily.
Rise from your grave.
I used to say this as well back in the day. Vikram was probably the most famous person in the thief community for a good year. Everyone knew who Vikram was. Everyone did. Even though he didn't have thousands of followers or whatever, he was still, in my eyes, everyone knew him. I remember when he met FIFA streamers. I've still got the pictures on my hard drive, Smithers, from that expo, because Hobley took most of those photos. 141 limbs indeed.
Power up.
He's been in this stream so much for the past few months. Just never says anything. Weird. I wished him a happy birthday not too long ago. And he said thanks, Brims, in the DMs. But that was about it. You know what? That's the word. That is the word, Bren. He was a cult hero. That is the word, mate. And he was, as much as Vikram used to be an annoying little shit, an annoying little beg, the amount of abuse people used to give him, mate, he used to take it all on the chin. Nothing ever fazed Vikram. He was a good lad. I had a lot of time for figures, man. We will beat this game. We will beat this game. If I sat there and didn't look at the chat for 10 minutes, I think I could beat that level that I keep dying on. Just when you're talking and you're looking at people, you're looking at people's comments, your mind starts to wander. And then you slip up. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. I clicked out of the game window. Doo-doo. Just like that. Brilliant. Those limbs, like I said, he has his own genre of music. Vic Step. But yeah, I will be back. We'll be doing, we'll be playing FIFA Sunday, boys. We're going to do the CPU challenge Sunday. So make sure you've got some points saved up. And then Monday, if you're here, of course. Oh, that's so cheap. Look at this. I've just lost half my life and you can't do anything about that. You just got to watch. I was even spamming the button. But yeah, Monday retro games. And then I think Tuesday we'll do WWE. So if you want to watch your wrestler take part, may even win a belt. We'll be playing that Tuesday. And then Wednesday and Thursday, some more retro games again. I've got 20k. I've nearly got... That's what I mean. How you doing, Harry? Yeah, so if you've got your points, the Broomsy points saved, save them for Sunday. And we'll be doing CPU versus CPU challenge. Haven't done it in, like I say, 2 weeks. And this is what I mean. It's better that way. It doesn't get boring. It doesn't get stale. Gives you a chance to save your points. Gives me something to look forward to. It was getting to the point, like I say, every single night. Used to do my absolute tits in. Forgot about that guy. I've still got 2 lives. Just about. Hopefully I don't lose them all to that bloody dragon. We go again. Nah, CPU challenge. Oh, that would be pretty good actually. Smithers. It's just I need to find a PS2. I need to know how to emulate it.
Welcome to your doom.
Or get the... I know there is a PS6 for the PC, but I need to set it all up and everything. Bloody game. How'd you get in there? Do you have to just like... Sometimes I can get in there, sometimes I can't. I feel like I'm trying to... Oh, and you just lose lives like that. This boss is so random. Oh, I might as well just die. No, we're resetting. Bollocks! Bollocks! PES CPU challenge. We might have to do that. I just need to find... If I can get like a PS2 emulator, that would be brilliant. Because like I say, there's loads of patches out. That'll be quality. But I just don't know how easy it will be for you to win. Because I'm not going to lie. The whole point of CPU challenges is it's very, very hard. Can't be giving out hundreds of prizes all night. Do you know what I mean? You got 13k, Harry. By the looks of it, I am going to be anyway. Adriano was the best player in the game. Yeah. PES 2, Shevchenko. Oh my god. Ronaldinho's incredible on the PES 6 as well. But Adriano was the one. I think I've still got my goals compilation on YouTube. I swear to God. I swear to you. Let me have a look. And most of the goals are... I have. I definitely have. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, boys? Can you see that, yeah? I don't think there's any music. Oh yeah, there is. This was before HD PVR. So I always wanted to stream or upload videos. This is from April 2008. So before that, it was captured on a Dazzle. Who remembers the Dazzle? With component inputs and outputs. You remember it, Fluda. Look at these goals, look. Here we go, look. Adriano.
Clack, clack, walk, clack, clack. Three more, clack, clack, clack. Boom, 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 shot, clack. You can't fuck with Flora, fuck with D-Live. Don't make me get. Like boom on the track. Don't make a jigger, release a crew full of rats. Animals, cannibals, lions, tigers. Anyone can rip through your fibers. I got the minus touch. You will get minus plus. The fact that I react like going and going and getting big enough for the trigger. Then the trigger turn where they go. I know, he knows, I know, she knows, I know, they know.
Adriano!
We're gonna roll. I know, he knows, I know, she knows, I know, they know, I know. This thing's gonna roll. I'm in the two, I'm like, what up? People in the face out to me like, what up? Be like, I'm in the two, I'm like, what up? Pop up the bottom, what up? Flirters come on the two, we're like, yeah. People in the face out to me like, yeah. Flirters come on the two, I'm like, yeah. Clack, clack, walk, clack, clack. Three more, clack, clack, clack. Boom, 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 shot, clack. You can't fuck with Flora, fuck with D-Live. Don't make me get. Bring it to me, bring it to the best. You're fucking with the light, you're fucking with Fleur, you're fucking with the light, you're fucking with the herd of pit bulls and pistols, mark your position. Best one if you're dissing, I'll clap to your back and Fleur will lay you down in the permanent press up position.
Just trying to get through the door. I pass the stages and getting through the halls, cause I don't like girls on that long thing. All day, every day, long thing. But I love your long thing. Like, you told me the wrong thing. That was a wrong thing. But I'm a piss take. You're now up now, rocking.
Mate. That's what I used to be about. All them online goals, mate. Come on. That's when football games were good. It looks better in FIFA 20. It's definitely more enjoyable. I promise you that. Oh, right. We're doing it again. I weren't ready for all this. Oh, man. I thought you were going to... At least 1 million, though, isn't it? Floods. Wee Pillar and Air Japes are quaking in their boots. Mate, I used to love Pez. Pez was so much fun. That was the last decent Pez, 2008, on the 360. Because it was basically just the PS2 engine, the Pez 6 gameplay. And then they messed it up. They messed it up. And then that was it. There weren't even 1 million people watching. Mate, I don't think there was 1 million people even on YouTube at that point, was there? There really wasn't. I remember, like, I think it was 2000. What do you think? I uploaded that in 2008, and YouTube had been around for about 2 years at that point.
Power up.
And the #1 most viewed video at the time, and it had been, was like 2 million views. 2 million views, and it was like... It was called like the evolution of dance. You know the one I mean. And it stayed at about 2 million views for a couple of years. Think of that. How much it's evolved since then. The PC. Is that it? Found this, Brims? Yeah, that is the one, Smithers. That is actually it. You got me on Twitter, ain't you? Can you just DM me that? Just DM me that on Twitter, Smithers, so I won't forget. Because I'm going to my girlfriend's house, like I say, tomorrow, and I won't be back till Sunday. But I normally get back about 6 o'clock in the evening, so I'll have to just jump straight on my PC and give it a bash. Because I've downloaded a couple of PES ROM files with like updated rosters and everything. Like I say, it's still got a massive community, especially amongst like South American people. There are so many Brazilian patches, so many. Just go onto YouTube, put PES 6 patch. Just started down in Farming Simulator. Me, my girlfriend was playing that not too long. Well, say not too long ago. It's before my daughter was born. Last summer, actually. Just like ploughing fields and that. I was like, what are you doing? Leave the old teams on. What? I can do, yeah, not a problem. I can do that. That's fine. The only thing is they don't have the real names. Like I say, it used to be Ryan Greggs. No, it was Ryan Griggs. I think it was all Greggs. It was one of the two. You had Roberto Larcos. Oh, Roberto Larcos was a menace. Oh, look, I always do this. I forget something. And we haven't even got to the last level yet. Like I say, there were a couple of people saying, just give yourself a couple more lives. I might do that, actually. Just give myself a couple more lives. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll just leave it on. It's fine. Chelsea were called, was it West London? And then you had, I think it was West London. Or London West, or I can't remember. But back then, like I say, when Pro Evo used to come out, you used to buy a Pro Evo alongside a disc that had a PES option file, and then you put the disc in your computer and it would update all the teams and stuff. Would never be able to get away with that shit now, do you know what I mean? I think I've still got it, like the unofficial PES 6 patch or whatever it was. And then I found out about the PC version of PES 6, and then that was it. That was it. People modded the absolute granny out of that game. Was it London Blue? Yeah. And it was London Red, wasn't it, for Arsenal? Something like that. North, I can't remember. It was years ago now. I say it's mad to think that was 14 years ago. Do you know what I mean? 14 years ago. The world record for this game is 6 minutes 10. See, I can see that. It's not a very difficult game.
The source. So, like 3 power-ups each. You just see our third power-up, who's then not the. We are bringing him into the corner, and we use then not the charge one. We use the.
What the fuck? You can glitch it.
Corner. We are two.
Oh wow! Oh no! Do this. Oh man, I do this every time. Every time I do that. Every time. Look how much life I've just lost. Because I didn't click in the game window. There's a glitch for this boss. If you can pull it off, mate, come on. Remember the default players you started with in Master League? What was the striker? The number 9. Swear it began... You know the guy I mean, Wiggy. Swear it began with the letter P. Costello! Oh, shit. Yes, mate, I do remember that. Costello.
Power up.
Oh, man, alive. Right, we're going to add some more lives to this. It's the only way. Apparently, in the manual, they say you can do it. So, oh, you can. Okay, no. Let's do it. Oh, look, Minanda. Yes, I do. Oh, my days. I remember in, I can't remember when it was, 2004 it was. No, it wasn't 2005. I bought a laptop, but I spent about £2,000 on a laptop. And at the time, this laptop was being touted that it could play Far Cry, and Far Cry could barely run on PCs. Well, the majority of PCs. So I installed PES on that laptop. It wasn't even like a wide, it was like a 4x3. Like this size of the monitor. But I just remember me and my brother, because I'd moved out and my brother come around. Just remember one night we just sat there and played co-op Master League. And we had, who was it? Adam Johnson. Not Adam Johnson. Adam Johnson I'm thinking of? Andy Johnson's in the nonce, isn't it? Adam Johnson, the one from Everton. Mate, and we just souped him up. He was the man for us. Remember with... But I know it was uproar. And then people were using it. People were saying people are paying £3,000-4,000 because it has Flappy Bird on a mobile phone on eBay. But when it wasn't, it just turned out it was money laundering. So... I used to get so confused until someone explained to me it was Cafu. I love Cafu. Really love Cafu. Andy Johnson is the Everton one, yeah, him. I just remember him being in our Master League. You never really got many coins to start off with. You got fuck all coin at all, mate. You started off with a budget of like 30 million. I think we signed him for like 14. He did bits for us. We played that for about 2 days, non-stop. That Master League, it's quality. I do miss having a laptop, to be fair. I do like playing Champ Manager. Or it's called Football Manager now, isn't it? It's been called Football Manager for fucking 20 years, literally. Saying it like the name had changed last year. Yeah, a bit of Football Manager on a laptop. Nice cup of tea. Bit of background noise on the TV. Needs to be done again. LMA Manager on the PS2. I think I remember that. We used to have a... what was it? A management game, like a football management game on the PS1. Me and my mate Tom, we used to play it every day after school. And the only players that were ever available at the beginning of the game were Cliver, I think like Ravanelli, all the players that were getting quite old. But we always used to sign Cliver for 4.5 million because he used to go in. See, I've given myself 4 lives. I've upped the life. I'll be here all night otherwise. You do really have to concentrate with this game. Because the games I've been playing the past 3 days, they've all been very early titles, so they're all very awkward and clunky, like the buttons. As much as Castle of Illusion isn't, it's quite buttery smooth. As platform has progressed over time, like in the late 90s, it definitely got better. I say Streets of Rage 1, for example. Took me 3 days to complete that. 3 days. 3 days. But what a feeling when I beat it. What a feeling. But I know George who comes in here, he's trying to take Ibiza to the Champions League. I swear he is. I haven't played Football Manager for about... The reason why is just because I get too addicted. Like, it's nothing more, nothing less. I get too addicted to that game. It consumes my life. And it used to as a kid. It's like... Right, so there, you had to jump over, and apparently it would glitch.
Welcome to your doom.
And it just completely annihilated the boss in one hit. Ooh. I don't know why I take so many hits with... Sometimes I can beat him straight away. There you go. My transfer window closed and 2 days later Spurs bought Mason Mount for me 54 million So you can't even replace him. I am very intrigued to see how in-depth Football Manager is in this day and age. Because the last one I played, I think it was 2013. I think it was. It was a few years ago now. I'd say more than a few years. Gone on. My game's glitched. Are you joking me? My game is glitched. no rewind time on this one. Brilliant. Talking of glitches, it's a totally different level now. What, for the better or worse, Smithers, would you say? You have to do a soft reset. Shit. How did I do it last time? Well, you have to press... Oh, I believe it just glitched on me like that. No. I swear they said you just press up and start. I can't do that. Oh my god. You have to hold it maybe? Up and... Yeah, there you go. That's better. Oh, it already saved. It's a soft reset. Okay, that's fine. Didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. No, you hold me, yeah. I see that now. Better proper simulation now, so in depth. That would be a quality game to stream, wouldn't it? Just scored this banger. Is this what it looks like now? Oh, shit! No way! It's not dots anymore. You've actually got players on the pitch. What a goal that was though, Christ. Wow, you've actually... It kind of looks like PES 6. You can have it as dots if you prefer. I don't think anyone, surely. I suppose if you've got a underperforming PC, then you're going to need it. If you've got Vikram's laptop, then yes, you're going to need it. But, I want to buy it now. Has anyone played Football Manager on the iPhone? I know for a fact, obviously, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as the PC version. But is it any good? Because I see that always in like the top 10 of the App Store. I never buy any apps. Yeah, it's like Football Manager make us all as players. I think you'd have to walk me through it. The first one, the best one, in my opinion, the one that I would love to stream is Champ Manager 99 2000 season. It's like a black box. It was before Sega bought Sports Interactive. It used to be called Championship Manager before Football Manager. I say same developer. I'd love to stream that 99 2000 season. Signing Totti. Oh, mate, signing Totti. He was a monster. He used to cost so much. And I think, who was it? Robbie Keane was a great player to buy as well. Played him pretty tidy, very fiddly. Yeah. Right to be had it a couple of years ago. Yeah, I just want to play a bit of Football Manager now. I haven't looked at my phone, but I'll have it actually. I haven't got time. I want to scratch that itch, do you know what I mean? Problem with handheld one is you have all the best wonder kids in the game, you win everything for See, I used to like taking like Crawley Town, try and get them to the Premier League. That's how I used to get my enjoyment playing it. Don't get me wrong, I used to play with Chelsea now and then, but it used to get boring very quickly. It was more satisfying taking a team from the lower league, all the way up to the Prem. That's how I got my kicks anyway. We used to do net play as well years ago, but it used to take so long. Can't believe it's 20 past 11 already. Christ almighty. Been playing this a little while. Still can't believe I got raided. if there are any new people in the stream, do not forget to click that follow button. It would mean the world to me. And I'm being very sincere when I say that. It's on Xbox Game Pass at the moment, which is like... What's on Xbox Game Pass? What, Football Manager? Are we talking about? Football Manager 2020 is on Xbox Game Pass. I've got Game Pass. Really? What? So how does that work then? You can play it with a control.
Power up.
You winding me up? Because I will download that tonight. Get it through the Xbox app on the PC. Oh, on the PC! Oh, well, I did not know that. Right, there you go. Thank you. Just saved me 20 quid or whatever it is on Steam. Banging. I need to download... I did ask the other night. I don't know if anyone answered me because I was pretty drunk. But do you know if you download GTA from the Epic Store, is it still like Rockstar servers, or would you play against completely different people if you were to play on Steam or whatever? I don't know how that works. Is it the same players? Yeah, pretty good deal on it. Would you say it's better to download on Steam or better to download on Epic? What's more convenient? What's the easiest way to install the game? Is it just the same? It's still the Rockstar. Oh, okay, cool. That's what I was thinking of, actually. Oh my god, I've just lost a life that easily. I better blow that up this time. Epic Store, when you get a meal off the bat as well. Oh, okay. Civilization 3 is now. Again, don't even get me started on them games. They ruined me for years on end, mate. I think that's the one I own. No, I own 5. Civilization 5, I've got that on my PC. Love that game. Age of Mythology, that's another one I love. They've actually remastered. I've only got 3 lives left. They've remastered Command and Conquer. You don't know what that is, boys? Come on, Command and Conquer Red Alert. Mafia got remastered. No way, did it? I love that game. The first one was so good. God, I remember that. When did that come out? 2003? Something like that, was it? I'm sure the second one was trash, if I can remember. Seems if I can't beat this game with 5 lives. I just seem to be doing, oh my god, a lot worse. Oh, you're joking. About 2-3 rounds ago, I was begging for him to kill me, but he wouldn't. It was all because of that last life. That last level. Someone can beat this in 6 minutes. What are you doing? I would love to see how many times they played this game in order for him to beat it in 6 minutes. And now what do I do here? Is he... What do I do? What do I do here? Do I jump over here? Is there any way that I'm not going to take a hit? Piss off. I don't know why I'm struggling now all of a sudden. Fuck me. Fucking hell. I'm breezing through this level.
Power up.
First try. And I've still got to go through more of this bullshit. Can't believe you had 26 viewers in there earlier. Mate, I'm telling you now, how much better has the stream been? I think, personally. This past week, definitely. What is going on? I can't believe this. Do you know what? I've never liked this game. I used to try and convince myself that I liked it as a kid. There is a massive fan base for it. I say that guy who came in earlier was like, yeah, me and my daughter play it. Don't get me wrong, me and my daughter will play this. Or me and my son, or whatever he said. Need text-to-speech though. You can't do it, Smithers. Do you know what? I might be able to do it in here actually. Because you don't get as many dickheads as you do in the Thief community. I can set it up, it's not a problem. I can't believe... Do you know what? I'm not having this. I'm not having this. Not having this. Not having this. Are you kidding me? It was the first run where I added like a few extra... So a few people in the stream said it's not considered cheating. Okay, cool. Well, if you say so, then let's go. I don't know why, I just... really started flapping then. This will be the run, Smithers, right now. 5 minutes, 59 seconds. Let's go. But yeah, like I said, I can set up text-to-speech. It's not a problem, but it's just the idiots that use it. Because as much as there's a ban list, people still get around it. They say like G-H-E-E-R. That's how they get around it. Or it would just say nig. And you're just like, for fuck's sake. LOL. GG. I remember I had the donation to speak on for probably a week and a half, and it got right on my tits. Just ban them. Yeah, but most of the people that were doing it were my regulars. Stuff like that, exactly. Nick Gurr. Nickgurr is another way around it. And this is what people were doing. Non-stop. They were just... couldn't deal with it. It got old and it got tedious. And obviously because I was getting a bit like frustrated with it. What were the people doing? What were the followers? What were my viewers doing? They were doing it twice as much. They were really trying to get under my skin. So in the end I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm turning it off. I'm done with it. And then that was the end of that. Why am I flopping so hard? There's so many ways around it. It's not just Nickgurr either. They would do just NIK or NIC.
Power up.
Or it will be like MICQ. It will be like Mick G-U-R, but it sounds exactly like it. Because it's like a robotic voice. Have you ever seen, yeah, the Castro one? Where it's like dab. If you like underage girls or whatever it was. Like I say, as a viewer, it's hilarious, but as a streamer, you just can't deal with it. Do you know what I mean? That was God tier. It's like Pieface the other night. You're getting his tits out, swinging his t-shirt around his head. Geezer's off his tits, literally off his tits. He's mental, that boy. Mental. And he's definitely, like I say, someone said the other day, he's definitely put more weight on. He is Christ. Not good being that size, man.
Power up.
Madness. knew there was another one. Is it here there's another one as well? Oh. Yeah, there is. Oh, it's... Come here.
Power up.
He gets loads of abuse. He does take it all on the chin. I wasn't a massive fan of him to begin with, to be fair. Because, for me, I just couldn't find entertainment in a guy. Oh, no. Like I say, drinking 4 litres of Coke and then consuming a Vindaloo, like I say, at 3:30 in the morning. I just thought, mate, you're a slob. Couldn't handle him. But I say the past year I've seen a few clips, and mate, he's pretty funny, that kid. He is pretty funny. I say the other day, Sammy tagged me in a video where I think it's like playing Pendulum, and he's just like playing the game, and all of a sudden just swinging his top around his head. He's mental. Ooh. Even on Big Brother. Yeah, see, I remember Goldwell on that was telling me that because I don't watch any of that shite. But he was quite pally with Goldwell. I don't know if he still is. And he's good. Oh. The thing with Fireface is he's just in his own little bubble. That's his whole niche, do you know what I mean? He's in his own little world. He's very unpredictable. You do not know what he's going to say next. Is he even good at FIFA? How good is he at FIFA? He's been playing it. Like I say, he started streaming when I was leaving in 2016. I think I was in a Skype call with him and Goldwell. Oh. How's that not hurting him? Oh, here we go. This is when I lose all my lives yet again. Just get in there, you bastard. Yo, wee fanny. Oh, there we go. Pretty shit. Fucking all. Yeah, well, if I could beat him, then that speaks volumes, doesn't it? I'm dying to see his meltdown. Are there any other good FIFA streamers that anyone watch? Like, other than Bates and just all like the regulars, are there any new like streamers that are in the top 10, top 15 or whatever that are actually pretty decent? Of course. I don't know why I'm choking now. I think it's because I've got the luxury of having a few more lives and continues. I'm just really all over the gaff. Look. What is wrong with me? I want these bastards to piss off. Go. Oh my god. Just get it.
Power up.
Have you seen real life football but the Penfeds commentators? Nah. I'm not a fan of the Penfeds, man. Thank you for the follow, my lad. That Leighton. Thank you for the follow, dude. Much, much love. What's this? Popular clips. Pieface.
Just, hey. Just wind it up.
Really lagging for me. I'll play in a minute. It's really lagging for me. Have you heard of that dickhead Brim34? Yeah. What a man. Hurt when he was around. Oh, a lot of people mentioned his name. And he was like for the people. He's the people's champ or something, someone said. I have no idea. Kick him. Can't believe I'm floundering so much. I'm not going to get it, am I? And that's...
Power up.
I suck at this game. Like, suck at it. I just want to kill him now. I suck so hard at this game. Suck. I remember I hated it as a kid, and I'm hating it now. I love the arcade. And I remember being in the playground, like I've said 100 times tonight. All the kids were hyping this game up, and another game called Kid Chameleon, which I kind of like. It's quite a good game. I just remember thinking to myself, I don't even think this game's work. Look how OP. Look what's he doing. Christ. Yeah, so them little creatures from Golden Axe. These little things here. So is this set in the same universe as Golden Axe? I'm sure it is. There's a game. I'm playing that, saying that now. That's another game I never beat as a kid, which I owned, was Golden Axe 2. Never beat it. Beat the first one, never could beat the second one. Was it Death Adder? Not quite the 5-minute 59 speedrun here. You're not wrong. Smithers, what am I on, would you say? 17 minutes and counting? I would say I'm close to 20. Can you... How'd you get... Oh, I know. I'm just being silly. I'm being silly. You can duck, can't you? Look at me. Finding out the mechanics of this game. We're gonna do it. This is gonna be the first time. Just die. How red do you want to get? Oh my God, such an idiot. Getting too impatient, that's my problem. Wow. Fucking Christ. 14 minutes, is that where we're at? I love Pie Face's Goonie. Pain to call you fat. Fucking go for it, lad. Yeah, exactly. We just seems to get on with it. He doesn't... That's how you've got to be. Like I said, you got to be fairly thick-skinned if you want to become a streamer. Just look how much abuse I get still now. Think of the abuse I used to get in 2012, 2013. When there was no real rules. It was just all a free-for-all Twitch. Oh, here we go. You can't handle it. Like I say, there's only... And the thing is, if you keep... oh my God.
Power up.
I do remember beating this game, that's the thing. Go away! I don't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, you can block people, and you can do this, but it will just get to a point where you block so many people that you lose your audience. And that happened with a couple of FIFA streamers. And I'm guessing it's just the way of the world, unfortunately. It's what people are like. People want to see you rage. People want to see you get upset. It's entertaining, isn't it? It's entertaining. It's entertaining to watch me lose. Right now. I want to cry. I actually want to cry. I'm so close to crying. And there's little old me thinking, I probably would be able to do it. It'd take me a few days, but there's me thinking to do it with them. Two lives. To be fair, I've got pretty far with 2 lives. I nearly got to the end level.
Power up.
Da 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 da. Right, we're doing it now. Concentration mode on. Like I say, it's nearly time for me to go already. It was even better. If you're talking about this, Ali, it's even better in the arcade. The limbs used to fly off the screen, and that's quality. I remember being in Toys R Us, playing this first level, and when I saw that, I turned into a wolf. I knew I needed a Sega Mega Drive that day. Before going to Toys R Us, I wanted an NES because everyone had Super Mario. Die! Just die! We are getting there, boys. We are getting there. Slowly but surely. I have added... My earliest gaming memory was playing California Games. It was a shit game, but also a great game. Because the majority of the events were... Oh, mate. Skateboarding, half-pipe was crap. Surfing, mate. Now we're talking. California Games surfing, come on. That could have been a game on its own. An amazing game. Duke Nukem, God almighty. There's a game that I haven't played in years and years and years. Duke Nukem 3D. Bomberman. Which Bomberman, Scott? Do you know what console it was for? Mine is Dizzy. That was the first game I ever played. It was Dizzy. It's called Dizzy the Egg. Of all things. It was called Dizzy. Quite a popular game. It was on the Commodore 64. That was the first computer slash well, it's not a console, but it played games. I got Dizzy. I got Actually, it wasn't. It wasn't. Coming to think of it, it wasn't. Dizzy was probably my favourite. It was probably like the third game. I remember my first game now. It was Platoon. That was the first game I ever played, Platoon, on the Commodore 64. That was my game. Platoon. Not a bad little game, that. Like I say, with the Commodore 64, I don't know if you're aware of this, if you're younger, but the games, they come on cassette tapes. Like, the games come on a cassette. You had to type in a command to run the game, and you had to wait between 5 to 10 minutes for it to load. To load the game, you just have a screen. Just Google it. Go onto YouTube right now and put Commodore 64 loading screen. See what it looked like. And then sometimes it would never come on. The one with the cartridge, I'm not good with consoles. The cartridge, it would have either been... I'm going to say N64. I'm sure that there was definitely Bomberman 64, wasn't it? Because you're not that old, are you, Scott? You're only like, what, 21, 22, aren't you? Before, you had Bomberman on the Super Nintendo. As well. I actually found Bomberman, I think it was Bomberman 3 on the Super Nintendo in a charity shop once. And it was worth about 60, 70 quid. Got rid of it straight away. Bought something else. Like I say, I used to collect SNES games, I used to collect Mega Drive games, I used to collect NES, Master System, I used to collect everything. And the reason why I did was because it was a cheap hobby. I used to go to car boot sales and buy NES games for like 20p. I remember I got a bag of NES games once for like £1. Like, I shit you not, like 20 games. I had so... That's why I started collecting games. Because it was a cheap hobby. Now, I sold my NES collection. I had, I don't know, 380 games, I think, I accumulated over the years. Same with my Mega Drive. I've still got the pictures on my PC. I can't even remember how many I had now. Getting well over 200-300. So many. Paid nothing. Original PlayStation games, I had about 350 PlayStation games. And it got to the point where I just thought, what is the point in owning all these when you can emulate PlayStation 1 games now perfectly. You really can. I wouldn't even advise chipping your PS1 now, just emulate the games. The emulation of the PS1 is pretty damn spot on. But when it comes to Mega Drive and Super Nintendo, the emulation isn't that good. It's good, but it's not perfect. Just sold it all, so I bought EverDrives instead. EverDrives are the way forward. Has it done it again? Has it done it again? It's done it again, look. Glitched out again. Talking of emulation. Which Nintendo had the small controllers? Super Nintendo or NES? You're thinking of Famicom maybe? I remember playing it in the hospital bed, dying of. What were you dying of? See you later, Smithers. I'll see you Sunday if you're about. There's a small controllers, yeah. Oh boys, I'm really gonna have to give up on this game tonight, I think. If it glitches out again, I'm done. That is me for the night. That's twice now.
From your grave. Rise from
Alright, let's try
your
again.
grave.
Oh! Never seen auto be soft lock. That's happened 3 times tonight. I am using a Fusion 3.64 emulator to play this. So I'm guessing it's an emulation problem. Surely. It must be. Pneumonia. Right, I was going to say, it's thinking, what the fuck is you... You had pneumonia? Oh. It's not good. My mum had it, like I say, just before Christmas, and she was in a right. She's 66. She's in a terrible state. I had pleurisy before, and that was not nice. Oh, that was really not nice. Oh.
Power up.
That's what I'm saying. Until I get my EverDrive cartridge back, I'm just going to emulate the games from now on. Because I sold my X7.
Power up.
Because I know for Crix is going to be releasing a new... I reckon by the end of September there'll be a new card. It's in the works anyway. It'll be able to play Sega CD games straight off the cartridge. There is another cartridge out at the moment that allows you to do that. I thought, and I've lost so much money on bloody EverDrive cards over the years, where like a newer version comes out. Sega Pico. I remember that. Yeah, my first console was the Mega Drive. The Mega Drive. But the NES was the console that I used to play every day at my friend's house. We used to play... See, the thing is, in the UK, the NES was... Well, especially where I was, the NES wasn't that popular, to be honest. And I remember back in the day, Super Mario Bros. 2. Now people like obsess over Super Mario Bros. 2. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I think it's a great game as an adult. But I just remember being a kid, everyone hating Super Mario Bros. 2. All the kids talking when you're on the playground. You were 4. Oh, Scott. GameCube never got it. GameCube never got what? Well, this is it. Like I say, in the late 90s, I was like 16, 17 years old. And a lot of my friends used to take the piss. They're like, why are you collecting Mega Drive games? Why are you collecting NES games? I've always liked collecting things. And there was so many games with the NES that I never had a chance to play. And I think emulation was around about 97, 98. I'm sure it was for the NES. I'm sure. But I never had a decent PC until like 2004. I used to go to car boot sales, charity shops, and I just amassed so many games. Like I said, I remember going to a car boot sale and paying £1 for like 10, 20 games in a carrier bag. She's like, just take them. And it used to get to a point where there used to be like hundreds of copies of like Super Mario. I'm exaggerating. But there would be like gold cartridges, like Legend of Zelda. I had like 3 cartridges at home. And I would leave cartridges in charity shops, and like they only wanted 20p for them. There used to be bins. I remember like bins in charity shops. There used to be like VHS bins and like old game bins. So I used to collect for years and years and years. And then as soon as, I tell you mate, YouTube killed that hobby very quickly. Oh my god. The AVGN. I think I had a Mega Drive, but don't remember. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. You're 26. I've got a few younger friends who had a Mega Drive in their mid-20s. They remember. And obviously N64 PlayStation. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I used to have so many games. I used to have hundreds and hundreds. I've still got the pictures. I might be able to find one of them, like in a minute, on my hard drive. But yeah, as soon as YouTube was a thing, let's say AV Gen become popular, and you had like people like Armake, I think his name was. There was loads of like angry video game reviewer kind of people. Tons of people, should I say. Yeah, and then the prices started going gradually up around 2009. But don't get me wrong, I used to get loads of bargains still. Normally, and it was around 2014 was when I gave up. It got to a point, like I say, I went to a charity shop not too long ago, and they had like FIFA 95 on the Mega Drive, and they wanted 12 quid for it. £12 for FIFA 95 in a charity shop. Thinking, you fucking joking me? Are you joking me? So yeah, my inexpensive hobby. Nah. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to spend the prices that eBay command, etc. You mean Doki Doki Panic? Oh, Wiggy knows this stuff. That's like a meme within itself now, but it has been for years. I'm defo dying before. Mate, think of me. Yeah, so I thought because I was going for a full PAL Mega Drive set, like A to Z library, but I can't afford half the games now. I'm not spending 30 quid on one Mega Drive game. Get fucked. I'm not doing that. Felt as though it was possible 15 years ago. Now, not a chance. Not a chance. So I just sold I sold everything. I sold everything. I replaced them with EverDrive cartridges. And if you don't know what an EverDrive cartridge is, it is basically it's a real Mega Drive cartridge, which allows you to insert an SD card into it, and then you can play it on your actual original hardware, which is so cool. You can have the A to Z library of games. Do you know what I mean? Just on one cartridge. And then you can press like A, B and start, and it will take you back to the menu. So that's the way forward for me. Imagine playing. Yes. I've got like no hobbies now. Well, saying that I'm collecting VHS. I've been collecting VHS for about 6 years. Not loads because it takes up so much bloody space, but I've got like films like Sinbad, Jason and the Argonauts, a few glitches. I'm done. Right, there we go. How you doing, Hazard? GameCube was good. Yeah, my GameCube's, mate. My GameCube's deadly. The one that I've got. I've modded the shit out of it. Absolute shit out of it. I've got a post that I'll show you. Still got 4 lives. I've got a post on Reddit. Some guy... Do you know the jewel? Like the jewel on the front of the GameCube, like on the lid. Some guy custom made one. And he was looking for people like he could send out a few before he started selling them. And I was there luckily at the time. I said, mate, I'll have one. He was like, okay, cool. Yeah, look, this is what my GameCube looks like. So basically, he made it out of aluminium. Like the jewel. Yeah, look, this is it here. This is my GameCube. It looks cool, man. I still have it on there now. It's like one of 3, this is. And the guy never really made any more. I don't know why, but that's it there. Oh. That's it. I love it. Doesn't look tacky or nothing. Do you know that? How some are? That's my GameCube there. So that, the jewel at the top is, like I said, it's aluminium. It's a little bit heavy. The lid doesn't open properly, but if you glue it down, it will be fine. That's not the right image. Where is it? Yeah. Like, yeah, exactly. It's not hard. It's not a hard mod to do at all. It's a piece of piss. But the aluminium bit, like I say, that's the bit I was really impressed with. Because it just unclips really easily, should I say. Right, let me do this again. I want to buy a GameCube just for Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, you can get a thing called Swiss. So you can have all your games on like I've got a 64GB SD card. With all like the essential GameCube games. Again, I'm not paying like 20 quid for some, like 20, 30 quid for GameCube games in this day and age. And that was another thing I had. That's one thing I regret. Is selling my GameCube collection. I had like over 100 games. Getting all the essentials. But I sold them because I thought, you know what? These games are worth like 40, 50 quid now. I'll kick myself in the future if they ever just fall in price. So I sold them all for a big chunk of change. Do you know what I mean? And then just bought Swiss. Some say I'm pirating, but whatever. I owned the games originally. And if these games were affordable, then I'd buy them. Plus, you haven't got to worry about the game crashing or anything because it's not reading from a disc; it's reading from an SD card.
Welcome to your doom.
Swiss is just Google it. It's you buy a hold on. You buy a memory card that has an SD card slot. GameCube memory card that has an SD card slot on it. And then you can load games from it, basically. Oh, that was being... Oh, see, that's what you get for being patient. Oh. Bloody noise. Oh, come off it. Oh, man. How many hits does this bloody boss take? Missed. Finally. Yeah, I love my consoles. And like I say, the amount of space you needed to have for all these games, and every time I moved, I had to lug them all around. And like I say, now I can just buy an EverDrive for 150 quid and have the entire A to Z library. And you get these packs, look. You get these packs, which are cool. So, I'll show you quickly. So when it comes to people saying pirate in this day and age, when it comes to retro games, I've owned all these games before. I don't feel guilty. I've genuinely, I don't give a damn. Fuck it. Really don't care. I'm not paying 30, 40 quid for some of these games. Not going to happen. So what you can do is get these EverDrive packs like here. So like, say for example, we're playing Mega Drive now. In these packs, they're all sorted, like US, Japan, unlicensed, like hacks, like the whole folder just for Mortal Kombat hacks. Do you know what I mean? Mortal Kombat 6, 28 people have. Look, Sonic series. I can just imagine how many Sonic hacks. Look, these are all different, unique games. We could do a night of it. If someone could download this pack and then make a pack for me, I could just play, I don't know, 20 of the games during one night. That would be pretty cool. So we could do Sega Master System, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you've got all those. And then, like I say, you've got your NES. And again, it's the same sort of thing. So what you do is you buy an NES cartridge. You just drag and drop all these files onto the SD. Then load it up into your like hardware, original hardware. And then just play it. because I've got a RGB modded top load of Famicom in the other room, and I use the cartridge. Let's say you've got every game you can possibly imagine. It's just convenient, and you haven't got to lug everything about. And I don't like that. I don't like clutter. As I've just said, I'm collecting VHS. VHS is I hate it. I say I've got 2 CRT monitors in the other room. Why?
Power up.
They're a nightmare. Ready to rumble. Yeah, I remember that. Oh god, I'm not doing very well, am I? Oh my god, this level's brutal, boys. Just give me.
Power up.
Come on, where's the next one? No, I'm gonna have to go through more of this level now. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, look, and you've got spikes. Can you kick these things? I don't even know. Yeah, you can. Not buying Pokemon Coliseum. No, yeah, exactly. No way. It's like, there's a game called Ikaruga, which is like a shmup game that I love. Again, that's gone up like crazy recently. Not mad, like it's about 50 quid, I think. But I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that for a GameCube game. I can't. And I'm still like salty and bitter over the fact that, oh boys, no. I've still got to beat the boss. I'm still salty and bitter, like I said. That. What is that? What was that? Please be. One bit of health. It's going to be this. And that's it. Oh, no, it isn't. Please come here. Can't do this. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I'm going to have to play it again. I can't not beat this now. This is going to be like OCD. Nah, man. That's so dead. That is so much bullshit. I cannot believe this. I suck at this. I've always sucked at this game. I've never really liked it that much. Say people obsess over this game. Oh. Yes! And I bet I still do crap. This always used to piss me off as well. How lazy. It's just a palette swap. You'd think for the... Oh my god, I'm getting... I can't die here. I forgot you could jump. Oh my god. You need to beat it. Exactly the title. Yeah, I will beat it. Not now, but I will. Obviously, look, we're dying. Can I beat the boss on 1 life? Them fish, mate, really creepy. Same with these little fellas. You know what I mean? Look at them. Oh no! I've got 1 hit and I'm dead. 1 hit and I'm dead. This is it. 1 hit and I'm dead, boys. Let's see what happens. I can't even remember what the last boss was. Such a long time ago. Yep, there we go. There you go. There's that. Do you know what? What was it again? Did you have to hold up and B, was it? Or was it B and up? Can't remember. Okay. I went 14-21 pure souls. Go on, my lad. Don't know what that means, but go on then. Yeah, hold B and start on it, yeah. Wait, Broomsy, I've played this. It's a great game. As I was slagging it off 2 minutes ago. Doing it again. We need a nice, clean run. I couldn't be, yeah. Ah. You're as bad as me, Harry.
From your grave.
Can't believe. Just can't believe it. First secret level win. It's Star Fox. What games have you got for your N64? Hazard. I was saying, my missus bought me an RGB modded N64. Like the great, do you know the grape colour N64? Black, is it? Purple grape or whatever it is.
Power up.
I just need to buy an EverDrive, but they're like 140 quid. I can't afford that at the moment. Fuck that. Right, let's do this. Doo -doo.
Welcome to your doom.
I always thought there were sunflowers. Got raided tonight, mate. Raided. It seems like the majority of people here in the like the people that have joined my stream and I've spoken to are all like really nice people, and I think that is simply because they're older. Like with FIFA, you get 13-year-olds screaming about how they can't wait until the next Moroccan Tots comes out. But, we've got Star Fox, Tony Hawk's Pro Scale, Super Mario, GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, and Pokemon Puzzle League. I never played Pokemon Puzzle League. GoldenEye, come on. It's the one, isn't it? It's the one. It is the one. You need to get Perfect Dark Hazard. That's a good game. I'm trying to think of N64 games. Zelda, obviously. Mario Kart. Not a massive fan of the N64, to be honest.
Power up.
I remember it not being very popular in the UK. Well, in like '97, like amongst the kids, everyone had PlayStations. Again, where I lived. My brother had an N64. I had a PS1. Oh man! Now we've got to go through this again. Really hungry. Starving. But yeah, I can't drink now for 3 months. Because I've had a couple of drinks. Do you know what I did 2 weeks ago? So I had a stomach ulcer about 6 months ago, and I had that stomach ulcer for like a year and a half. I couldn't shift it. Couldn't shift it. It was doing my nut in. Couldn't go to the toilet properly, nothing. It was awful. Well, during the end of October up until Christmas, I just ate the most plain and simple foods. Plain and simple food you can imagine. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. And it healed, and it was fine. Well, I've got a weird obsession with lemons. I know that sounds great, like hashtag mad lad and all that. But I ate 5 lemons in the space of 4 days, about 2 weeks ago. Completely flared it back up. So I can't drink, I can't eat any greasy, fatty pizzas that I occasionally crave every other week. No chocolate. Nothing. It's literally dried toast with a little bit of butter. Mint tea with no honey. Shreddies with almond milk with no sugar. Ugh. Reckon some White Russians would help a stomach. I know, man. Honestly, the pain I was in last night. Can't remember. I said, text my missus. I said, I can't remember the last time I cried. Like, actually cried. But last night, I had actual fucking tears in my eyes. Not because I was sad, but because I was in so much pain. I thought my stomach was going to like leak through or something. It was hideous. Well, the way I looked was anyway. It was... Oh, I just hated it. Right, where's this guy? Because there's one that drops down now, isn't there? Oh, my heart. I think I'll cry when this music stops. You're going to be hearing it in your sleep tonight, Connor. And people were complaining about last night's music. To be fair, this has got some of the most iconic music in gaming history. I think you can glitch this. No, you have to... Oh, you have to do that.
Welcome to your
Welcome to your doom. That's what I sounded like last night. Right, hopefully I don't get that. If it gets the glitch happens, I'm done until next week. Why does it keep happening? This is why I want to connect my what is it, the Mega SG up to my Elgato. This has to be... Oh, indeed. Oh, what if I change the region? I don't know if that will help. Country. Change it to Japan. I can't. I know what I'm like. I've got too much like OCD. Like the other night when I was trying to play Streets of Rage 1. Completely underestimated that game. I thought, I remember beating Streets of Rage 2, piece of piss. Like I say, in this day and age, you're so overwhelmed with games, especially with like these Everdrive packs and whatever. I normally play a game for 10-15 minutes. If I die a few times, next we'll play something else. There are literally thousands upon thousands of games, so I rarely complete any of them until I stream. And I thought Streets of Rage wasn't that hard. It might not be to some of you, but it took me a good 3 days.
Power up.
What a feeling. But those 3 days, every time I went to bed, I was thinking about it. It'll be the same with this. It'll be the same with this. You're not streaming until Sunday? No. Yeah, I'm going to my girlfriend's. Like I say, I live like 2 minutes from my girlfriend's, and and that's because of, again, that's another reason why I had to get a flat. It was cheaper than storage as well. I know that sounds stupid, but the sheer amount of games and like collectibles and point of sale signs I've got, there's no way we can keep it there when she's got like a 15-year-old daughter and my 1-year-old there. She's got quite a big 3-bedroom house as well. So yeah, what I do is I stream and then I go back on a Friday, and then Friday, Saturday, and then come back Sunday, and normally go down there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yeah, to answer your question, bit of a long-winded one. No, I will not be streaming till Sunday. I'll be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, and we'll be playing some more games and whatever like this. Can't wait. I'm going to try and think of a way how I can get you boys involved as well. There are a few games that the stream can play along. Just get it. It's a marble game. I can't remember what it is. No. I need that, please.
Power up.
Power up. Doo-doo. Yeah, it's like a marble game. It's where you basically, you're all assigned a marble, and then you just go through like a course. It sounds pretty shit the way I'm describing it, but it's quite popular amongst streamers at the moment. But like I said, I owned a Mega Drive as a kid, so I want to go through all the games that I never was able to complete as a little boy. And there are a few, Revenge of Shinobi being one of them, Golden Axe 2 being one of them.
Welcome to your doom.
I really wish that I never Finish Sunset Riders. Because that would be a game I'd love to come back to. I probably will at some point, but there are a hell of a lot of games I never completed. Alex Kidd on the Mega Drive, I never completed that. Good game, but the fact that you have to beat it by chance is bullshit. How are you doing, Chris? By God, it's Chris. I know he's a working man. He's in the thick of it. Oh, Chris, isn't he? In the thick of it. How are you getting on over there? What's China like at the moment, Chris? Are people, are like all the kids wearing masks and stuff at the school where you're at? I swear, mate. I swear. If I get that bloody glitch one more time. Oh.
Power up.
Power up. It's been a good stream tonight. It's been fun. Like I say, made a couple of new retro gaming friends, which is cool. Oh god, which is really cool. Shout it out.
Welcome to your doom.
Right, let's see if it glitches out again. Hopefully it doesn't. Get in there. Something perverted about this. Feels like I'm reading some 4chan fanfiction. Right, please, please, can we just... I think it's worked. Man safe as fuck. Wear masks and our kids get temperature checks, hands and feet disinfect. Oh wow. Then they can enter, but I have been working 7 days now, so fucking tired. Oh, when have you got your next day off? Why don't you have the weekends off? Was it like teachers training last weekend or something? Is that why you're working? What's going on? Look how much life that just took away.
Power up.
This is where I am. There we go. Tomorrow get the week, yeah. So was it like teachers training? Oh, you're just going to welcome the children. I've always wanted to go to China. Have you encountered anyone doing the T scan over there? Yeah, Chris. Do you know where they say to go into a tea room or something? Into their little private tea room, and they give you a menu, and then you have to pay like $7 for like a tea. Or a girl says she needs you to go and have a look at her art gallery. All the pictures and paintings she's drew, etc. For a project, but then they charge you like extortionate money. I've seen so many of these scams, man. Teach them not to eat bats anymore. Great bit of advice, Chris, to be fair. Oh, come on now. Oh, now I'm just being a div. To be fair, when I'm not. Oh. That little bastard. I'm sure there's a better strategy. I hate this boss. I hate the way he looks. I hate the way he fires his projectiles. I hate them little dragon things. I just hate this boss. Oh, look at that. Still got 3 lives. I think that might be in the poor areas. Yeah, it's like a scam I've seen on YouTube. They'll have like some 15, 16-year-old girl come up to you and say like, he has an art gallery. It's for like a school project, and they go in there. You go in there, look at her work, and then basically you're forced to buy a few pieces for like extortionate money. Sounds good to me. Everyone's got to make a bit of money, haven't they? Oh, indeed. Ah. Oh my god. Who are you, mate? Wow. Just absolutely look at this. Look at this. Can't beat him. I've completely folded. Completely. I'm floundering here. Oh my god, it's just all gone to... No! I'm gonna have to do it again now. Can't believe how far I come. Oh, you're joking. This is the worst run yet. The worst run yet. I'm beating this game. I'll stay up now. That's it. I'm not letting this game get the better of me. I don't even care if I'm streaming to myself. That was so frustrating, that bit then. I'm sweating. I've actually got sweat dripping down the back of my neck. Bastard.
Power up.
Good old China. I know, Chris, I might need you to send me a few pairs of trainers. You can get some really good knockoffs over there.
Power up.
Can't believe that. Can't believe what I just did. Complete and utter idiot. I'm still at it, Ali.
Welcome to your
I got to the last level again, but just completely crumbled. I was pinned up against a wall. And they just drained like 2 lives. Is Chris here? Chris is here, yeah. Well, he was. I don't know if he still is. Just die. And then I've got to hope as well the game doesn't glitch out on stage 3. Popped off to stick the last dance on. The last dance. The last dance. I'm tired, boy. Really tired. But this is what I'm saying. If I don't beat this game tonight now, my OCD will get the better of me. Oh. Fucking hell. The capital F.
Power up.
Oh. It's just all going to shit now. And this is with 4 lives and 5
Power
digits
up.
of health or whatever. See, I'm so oh. Yeah, this won't be my last attempt. I'm getting smashed up already. When I was thinking about games last night, I was trying to think, what games did I have as a kid? And I thought, yeah, Altered Beast. I thought, it's only 5 stages. I thought I can do that now. Surely I can do that now. I thought I can get that done in an hour. 3 hours and 24 minutes later. Stage 3. Again. You can get like, yeah, mate. You can get anything you want there. Quite an obvious thing to say. Oh, because it is China. But if I send you like 100 quid, I think you can get me like 3 pairs of trainers. You'll probably be able to get me 2 with shipping. I've got a 1-year-old girl now. I can't be spending hundreds of pounds on trainers like I used to. You know someone that runs an official Adidas factory. Holy shit. Will hook me up with some gazelles. The glitch you can do here. Apparently, like, if you do that... I don't know if that... Oh, no, I think it has to be on top of him.
Welcome to your doom.
How much would Yeezys? You can get a pair of Yeezys for like 13, 14 quid, and they look just as good as the real McCoy. Just like the stitching's slightly different and stuff. My brother bought a pair from Turkey, and obviously they're from China. And I've got like, I had the original Pirate Blacks, which are real, and he bought the same. This is going back a few years, and the only way you could tell, I think it was like the dots. It's done it again, innit? Why does it keep glitching? Is there no way to rewind? Can't believe this. Can't believe this. It's done. I swear to God, Andy. One of the reasons why I haven't done this bloody game. It's done that now. That's the 4th time it's done that. It's time consuming, do you know what I'm saying?
Power up.
So annoying. I don't know why it does it. No idea. It's got to be in like the emulator. Has to be. Apparently, people were saying that you're not allowed to use an emulator on Twitch. So you can, what a load of rubbish that is. You're not allowed to, even if you own the game, you're still not allowed to use it.
Power up.
It's this, the thing with Twitch now. It's just anything, you know, any old excuse. Oh dear, indeed. If I send money back, I need 5 documents and it takes 3 hours. Wow.
Welcome to your doom.
That's wow. Cool. Nice. No, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be back Sunday. My streaming schedule is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I see my missus tomorrow. And then all of Saturday. Then Sunday, I'm going to come back. We're going to do CPU challenge. We might be doing PES 6 CPU challenge. If I can find the right ROMs and all that. But then Monday, because I'm back to streaming these sort of games again. What are we going to do? Gold? Nah, not Golden Axe. Not Golden Axe 2. Might do Shinobi. That's what I'm feeling. Revenge of Shinobi, that's what I'm feeling. Because Golden Axe is very clunky like this. Great game, don't get me wrong, love it.
Power up.
Or Shadow Dancer. I think that's another one I could never be. Get up! No! No worries, Chris. You take it easy, brother. Like, I bought a hoodie from some website. It's like an off-brand one, but it's from China, so I wasn't sure about the quality, and it's taken a while to ship. Where'd you get it from, like Wish or something? We bought my girlfriend's daughter who's 15 a Nutella tracksuit from Wish. Not because we knew she would love it, because we knew she would hate it. And oh my god, the quality of that. I wouldn't stand next to a bonfire wearing it, let's put it that way. I really hope it doesn't glitch this round. I really don't. 3 times in a row it's glitched. Well, not 3 times. 4 times in total. The past 5 games it's glitched 3 of those times. Not good. Not good. Now I look at a site called Trappers. Oh, Trappers. Is that what they're calling themselves? Trappers. To be fair, it's not a bad name. How are you doing, Q? Oh, do you know what? That went through my mind last night at Leighton. Jurassic Park. And that's another game that I never... Just no, what a headache. You can tell it's a Western developed game. It's got that style about it. They did release another game called Jurassic Park Rampage. I don't know if you remember that one. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. But the first one, I remember the intro being amazing. I remember the intro blowing my mind. The T-Rex says Sega when you boot it up. I remember I rented it from the video shop and I was with me and my uncle playing it. And at that time he was like 25, 26 and he was like, wow. Even the beginning of the game was pretty cool. Ooh. But yeah, I got that for Christmas that same year, and I never beat it. Never beat it. It's quite a boring game, to be honest. The colours, everything about it was just... ugh. You make my character yet? You haven't sent me a picture of yourself. We had this conversation the other night. Or have you? I can't remember. At both of them, Rampage Edition was equally hard. It was better though, don't you think? It was like more like free flowing. But the gameplay itself was a lot more smooth than the first one. The first one, it tried to be like a platformer, but it just didn't work. The way you run and the way you jumped, it just felt so awkward and clunky. It was rubbish. Rampage, I kind of enjoyed, to be honest. Right, if it glitches again, I'm going to start again. Let me check the tour again. Oh, it's glitched. Oh no, it hasn't, has it? Right, we're there. Oh, but that did cross my mind last night, thinking of Jurassic Park. The first one was... oh man, I just remember it being awful. I just remember it trying to be something that it wasn't. It was like trying to be a platforming game. And it was... oh, I don't know. All like the Western developed games... well, the majority of the Western developed games normally trash, weren't they? But I remember I had... like I mentioned it last night. I was playing Castle of Illusion. I beat that. And I remember, I think the following Christmas, my mum bought me Fantasia for the Mega Drive. And again, it was a Western developed game. I'm telling you now, if you haven't played that game, don't. Awful, awful, awful game. And I didn't know anything about games, game development. I didn't know different companies made games. I thought it was a Mickey Mouse game. It's going to be exactly the same as Castle of Illusion, just like the sequel. How wrong was I? Horrible, 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 horrible mess of a game that was.
Welcome to your
Oh shit, I've been texting the wrong person. So you've just been sending random people pictures of yourself. Good job, Q. You're mad. Don't know why I struggled so much as a kid. Well, I do know. I was 6 years old trying to beat Castle of Illusion. I did get pretty far. Can't do much about that. Don't know, I'm rushing. Oh, come on, man. This bloody boss. Love Mega Bomberman. Quack Shot was it? That was one of my... That was my first Mega Drive game, Quack Shot. I was quite spoiled on my birthday. I had Alter Beast, Quack Shot, Castle of Illusion, and Sonic 1. And then a couple of months later, I had Ghostbusters. That's a good game, Ghostbusters on Mega Drive. Really good game. Ooh. Get off. Get. Oh. I don't like these things. Right.
Power up.
Yeah, Mega Bomberman was quality. I remember my first time playing Bomberman at my friend's house on the Super Nintendo. Go away! Just want to get to this boss. Yes, yes, yes! Okay, I will do it in a minute, brother. Here we go. It's now or nothing, boys. Can't even remember how you beat this boss. I've never played him, so. Yes! Yes! All I'll be hearing in my sleep is power up. Ah. Oh. Do you know what? I'll tell you one Bomberman I want to play. I can't remember which console it was. I think it was a Sega Saturn, but you can play like 8 or 16 players. That's a Bomberman I'd still love to play today. And there we go, a bit of bestiality to end the night. What a lovely way. Bit weird that it ended with him holding her in his arms as a beast rather than the man. Bit weird. Bit weird. You glitched it at the end there. That'll do. That'll do. As long as I beat him. That is another game completed that I could never beat as a kid. I do feel as though I slightly cheated because I gave myself 4 lives. But I'm satisfied with that. I'm satisfied with that. Only had to say that a few years back. Haven't played it much. Have you got that Persuado? What's it called? The Persuado memory card for it later, which enables you to play any game, like on a burnt CD. I bought one on AliExpress just before Christmas. Really good, man. One of these. Look, I don't know if you've seen them. My hands are so cramped, you should see how I've just spelt that. It's one of these cards right here. And you can swap from 1 megabyte. Like the RAM card, you can swap between 1 and 4 megabytes. So you can play any game. I think there's one game that isn't compatible. That's it. I think I paid like 30 quid for it, including shipping from AliExpress. Like I say, it was before Christmas, before the coronavirus. But if you do have a Saturn, and again, like I say, people say about condoning, I don't condone piracy, blah blah blah. But there's certain games out there that cost so much money. I've not got a problem pirating some games because I'm not waiting on the developer to release a game. Especially someone like Konami, where all they're into is pachinko machines. So fuck it, I couldn't care. Couldn't care less. But yeah, look. This is what you want to get. One of these little bad boys. This. See this here? It's called a Persuado something or other. That's what you want to get. So you can play backups, basically. Persuado Saturn Kai. You can use an action replay card as well. But on the back, on the top of that card, you've got a little switch that allows you to play like the 1 megabyte games and the 8 megabyte games. I think it's for like Marvel vs. Capcom, some of the King of the Fighters games. I'm sure it is. I'd say 30 quid. Buy yourself a little cheap CD burner. Cheap CDs. Bosh. I was playing a bit of, what was it, Sega Rally the other night, which I never owned. I don't own any Sega Saturn games. I'm not paying for them. Fuck that. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. I said before, I sold my collection years ago. Yeah, honestly, check it out. It's really, really good. There's quite a few people on YouTube. Would love to have a day out in Japan. Oh, tell me about it. That's like my number one location I've always wanted to go to. Push any key to start the next rounds. Here you go, boys. One more time for the night. You get to hear it. There's that, and then you've got...
Power up.
That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. Oh, man. Bit of dumb. Not at this time. I'm done. I'm done for the night, Sasha. That's me, mate. That's me until Sunday, my lad. We'll be doing WWE next week. And like I say, if you would like your own wrestler created and you would like to enter into the BBW and have a shot at the title, there's a few titles. There are a few titles that are probably going to be on the line in the next few days. Just a bit of fun, like I said. But thank you for everyone popping in, saying hello, sticking around, persevering while I try and beat this complete clusterfuck of a game. Check your Twitter, Rick. I will. Oh, I've been... Thanks, Sasha. Appreciate it, mate. Really do appreciate that. Ali, if you're still there, Christ. But yeah, thank you, boys. I do really appreciate the love. I do really appreciate the support, not sport. Because you could see my face, if you could see my eyes, my brain is half asleep. I'm so hungry. And so very tired. I shall catch you all in a few days. Peace out. Love you all.